man. Truth music, Tony, y'all. Let's get it right. Everybody wanna sound so intelligent, but they ain't researching with the heart, so it's irrelevant. Man, somebody scream out the elephant. It's in the room, man. Can you handle it? They teach the whole game, and they took our book, twist the whole thing. So made a text a look. If you read it, in both tablets, you see the King James Version is a hazard. Some things are cute, mostly not. With all the real prophets, this thing is just a thought. They try to put it to you, like you an idol. What happened to all the real figure disciples? What happened to all the real teachers that you don't know? All they said about me wrong on purpose, nigga, now you know.
The face is showing, brother.
Real deep. You're gonna get rocked all the way.
You live, hey, Mad. You live, your face is showing.
It's you and me, they don't really want to know the truth. If you God and God and we're God, what the fuck you praying for? What the fuck you to go hard? If we come together and we stick together, we'll all be together. Every time the weather, there's nothing that ever could form against us. All you gotta do is spread stuff, you gotta trust. Because it's in you, it's not a thing you. Ain't no point you looking all the motherfuckers.
All you gotta do, brother.
God, you praying to this guy and that guy, throw your hands up on your knees. What the fuck, man, I wanna cry. Everybody wanna seem so intelligent, but they ain't researching with the heart, so it's irrelevant. Somebody scream out, cause there's an elephant. It's in a room, though. Can you smell the bitch? Niggas said some shit don't stink. Read all the scriptures, that shit make you fucking think. And when I see a stinky with my fucking pinky, I hit, oh damn, this shit is a creaky. Give me a figma, max elimination. Trying to play these games, nigga, what is temptation? You proper stories, called a fairy tale. They said he came from the sky, man, you taking the hell. Everybody wanna sound so intelligent, but damn, this shit is so irrelevant. They researching with the heart, this is a habit though. I don't understand. Can you imagine though? Everybody wanna sound so intelligent. They researching with the heart, so it's irrelevant. Somebody's reading out, there's an elephant that's in a room, man. So can you handle it? When you read all the books and your research and life fall apart, man, like crusty ass old dirt. It don't make no sense. Back for fucking bet. My mom find out she would've had to let it. And she don't wanna see it, cause she dead now. I wish she was alive. I give it real now. I give it to her good. I throw it all over, break it all down. Show her where to look. And then she feel like, damn, I told you what Indians, if I didn't understand, they took away all that stuff, kid. They took our land from us. I should've told you that. Oh, I didn't know everything, so that's my bad. But that
peace and love to everybody. We got a couple of brothers here with me here. I'm gonna talk about some things as well. Talk about some he's up loud enough. I can hear him. All right, so can y'all hear me good?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me good?
I can hear you. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you. Yep.
All right, man. So freaking the newest things they talking about, they want to put a law in that in the future you would have to put some type of device be attached to your car so that the police could pull your car over. They'd be able to lock your doors and all that. Anybody heard anything more about that?
I haven't.
This is crazy. The stuff they doing now, so they're going like they trying to force the issue. The martial law. How long was it when they made the Patriot Act? How long ago was that?
I don't know. Let me look it up. You want me to look it up real quick?
Yeah.
Patriot Act. Let me see real quick, brother.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. All right, great. Yeah.
it was 2001.
I'm a
2001 when the
Yeah,
Patriot. That's when that
that's when
Boston
they
bombing
after the 9/11. Yeah,
after
after the
9/11.
9/11 thing,
Oh,
that's when they did it.
that's right.
Yeah,
The Twin Towers. The Twin Towers. That was wasn't that
yes, sir.
huh a setup?
Well, I don't say nothing, man. I'm talking to myself.
Oh, Twin Towers is when they did that attack. That's when the government really hit it up, right? Then this is when the fire department was like, remember this picture here when the fire department was talking about how the building came straight down and there wasn't no bombs. So that was
Man, I've been telling
2000,
people that shit for years, man.
right? And of course, of course, see us, and it's funny on this video. There's no plane on the news. They were fucking showing planes and bullshit. Somebody said they seen a piece of technology that was flying around. So since all that long time, they've been planning something that whole time, and now you guys can't said something about the license, right? Remember that we was talking about the license.
yeah, they trying to do it on everybody. Is that what they're trying to
Well,
do?
I know the license. They talking about the new license got a star on it,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess you can't fly
Yeah, I
if
know
you
about
can't,
that one.
huh?
I said I know about that one. I have it's on mine.
Well, tell us about it. The rules they said. The rules
I
about
mean,
it.
it's just a verified type ID. That's what they said. The star, anything with the star on it, you good anywhere you go, or something like that. They were saying. I don't know. I thought you was good anywhere you go, with or without it. You know what I mean? In the
Mhm.
country.
So that
I
makes
guess it proves that you are who you say you are. I guess I don't know, but that's what I would think.
with all this so-called terrorist acts going on around the world, and a couple that supposedly almost happened in this country. Did y'all see a news feed on that?
I didn't.
You didn't? So supposedly, I guess they followed some guy with some clues and tracked him down on the train in one of those train cars, and supposedly had a bomb on the train, and they stopped him and took him into custody. But then they turned around and said they got some guy in custody. He was only taking him for misdemeanors, and some other small bullshit. But now they trying to do further investigations if they're gonna tie that freaking bomb to him instead of the guy that they supposedly caught and took to jail.
Uh, where the other brother go? Is he gone?
I don't
I
know.
don't see him.
He's there.
He there? I don't see his picture thing.
Let me see. Oh no, he might have got knocked off.
That's what I'm thinking.
He got to jump. He'll just
You
jump
there,
back.
brother?
Yeah, he got knocked off. He'll have to jump back on.
Got knocked off or something.
Oh no, he's right there.
Can you hear
He's
me?
right there. Yeah, we hear
Can you
you.
Yeah,
hear?
we can hear you.
Yeah, man,
Yeah, we
they
hear you.
knocked me off after I said what I said. The motherfucker hurried up and hung me up. They hurried up and knocked me out. I say this demonic satanic ass system, and people. I've been telling people that about the Twin Towers for years. That shit was a plan. Your Dracolian satanic reptilian ass government planned that shit. But people they believe in this demonic ass system. And I said that them motherfuckers hurried up and clicked me off.
It was a sacrifice.
Yeah, they clicked me off real quick. I had to maneuver my way back in there, man. I don't give a fuck about this beast system, man. It's
Right.
sad, bro. It's
Exactly.
sad. And, you know, they can cut me off. They can do whatever the fuck they want to do, man. I don't like this. I don't like this shit, bro, at all. And it's damn, man. It's painful. It's sad. It's embarrassing. Especially embarrassing just to see the condition of our people. Talking about uh the enlightened ones. You know, the prophet said a prophet don't get no honor in his hometown. You got people out here trying to direct. You got the enlightened ones that's been enlightened, and and that energy and this message is coming through, and you try to bring them out of this matrix or this mind programming process that these reptilians have done, and they don't want this. They don't want the information, man. They just rather stand by and just sit here and accept what the fuck that these things, these images, or whatever the fuck you want to call them, bring to us. And it's sad, bro. You know, it's sad, and it kills my spirit. So hey, man, I don't know, man.
Well, if they don't
It's
get it
sad.
together, if they don't get it together, they'll be sent to earth, the earth that has gone through a lot of problems like we're going through here.
Yeah, yeah,
They see
and
again.
I believe that, man. You know, a lot of people trying to come up out of it, man, but we can't be over talking them. You know, it's sad, man. I don't, man. I'm at the point, bro, brother News, and we talk all the time, man. I'm at the point, man. I don't even want to be in this motherfucker, bro.
I think part of it's pride, fam. When
I
it comes to
don't
our
know,
people,
man. But where's the pride when we really ain't got no goddamn pride? Look how we treat one another. Look how we treat our women. Look how we treat our kids. Look at the lack of love.
yeah,
I mean, come on, man. I wouldn't call that pride. I just call that we have became like our oppressors. We have been programmed by them to be the way we are. Because from my understanding, we was righteous, holy, royalty. You know, we love one another, and that's just through research and the images that they show. And we have did a 360-degree change, man. You know, there was a time where you had a beef with a motherfucker, and if you seen him with his family or his kid or something, that nigga got a pass that day. Man, these niggas smoke you in front of your kid, in front of your wife, in front of your mama, in front of your grandparents. It's sad, bro. It's sad.
Yep.
It's sad. But we want our people to come up out of this. But our people ain't. You got some that's law, but you got more of them that's trying to claim fame to what we supposed to be doing.
yeah. A lot of people, the majority of them, it's always the majority, right? The majority of them is stuck in these beliefs or belief
Yeah,
systems, and the majority of them don't understand the magnitude of how deep this is and what's really going on. That's because they're not taught. They're not taught in church, obviously,
right,
or any religion
right.
they go to. They're not taught. So when they come, or when they hear, see, the reason they go to like the camps and stuff like that Black Moor religion, which is the Black Reptilian religion, is because it's so close to Christianity, and
Okay.
so and that's why I keep on saying people have to come all the way out of religion altogether and start all over like newborn babes, like we talked
Yeah,
about.
that's what it say in the scripture. It says, I wish I can feed you milk. I mean meat, but I got to give you milk because you're not ready for the meat.
Right.
You're 60 years old, still sucking on some goddamn milk because you going off your precious religion. Matter of fact, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. Yesterday, I was looking at my grandma. My daddy gave my grandma a Holy Bible, 1964, right? When I'm looking through it.
Can you see
They got
this?
the images. You know what the images are.
Please.
But then, as I keep looking at the images and the drawings they got in there, and the first thing came to mind was this is the Roman Catholic, especially the New Testament. This is their doctrine.
Exactly. Well, yeah, exactly. Well, not
This is
only
their
that,
doctrine.
I found out today. You know how we've been referring to ourselves as 13 ether light, 13 strength ether light beings, right? So
Hmm.
I found out today on a video. I think you sent it to me. If you say the word God, it's actually a portion of the devil's name.
Man, shit, what they call that? English, the English words are spells. I believe
Yeah,
that, and we
yeah.
cast spells on ourselves.
All the
You know, but
wordplay,
huh?
all the wordplay, and those
Yeah, but
words.
see, that's what we got to. That's the life and death is in the power of the tongue. That's what the scriptures say, and we
Mhm.
are supposed to speak that. But it's hard to speak life when you using when you using vocabulary that you've been trained up on ain't nothing but spells.
That's why we gotta, as people.
Facts.
See, I know the majority is apparently, you know, distracted because they definitely are distracted. So if you try to talk to them, they're not. Most of them is not going to accept anything you're saying, even that people that's in Hebrew Israelites. That religion got them so wrapped up in it that when you try to talk to them about what's really going on and get to understand the full picture, they don't. It's hard to comprehend because a lot of people have this created this what they call it, this servant gene, basically where they yearn to serve something or someone,
Mm,
right? And
mm.
that's the gene that was added.
That was
That's
it.
not, yeah, it's not supposed to be there because we're not supposed to serve anything. Because when you think about it, of course, you know this, the creator of all knows what it is, and the fact that it's mixed in our spirit and it's energy and energy just basically took a portion of itself and let it go where it wanted to go and experience what it needs to experience. But now we're on our, it's a collective mission, but it's also an individual mission because everybody has their own time to start waking up, to start being enlightened.
Mhm.
Even in awakening, not everybody's gonna make it because they have to come to a certain level of understanding that we all need each other. It really comes down to living in peace, man, and harmony, which is kind of
Look,
like the reason to go to another area just for peace and harmony, to kind of get away from all this
see,
retardedness.
mhm. But that frequency, like you said, bro, it's about love.
Right.
It's about love. And we done failed. So we don't have no love no more towards no one. Men don't even love their kids. Where's the men that got these daughters? Or I ain't gonna just blame it on the men. You got women that tell the man he can't see his kid. But that kid need direction.
Mhm.
That kid need direction. So if that man ain't in there to get that kid some type of direction, some righteousness direction anyway.
Right.
What how you think that seed gonna grow?
Well, part of the problem is a lot of people, a lot of men and women, particularly, honestly, don't care about their kids. They really
I
just
kind
don't.
of believe that.
And like how
I ca-
we was caught up
you
as
know,
one of the ball games. Parents stayed together. They know it took both to raise a child. They know it took both incomes, which is common sense. And it's not like anything changes as far as the price. Yeah, everything keeps going up. But yeah, the money keeps going up a little by little, just enough so you can keep affording it. But you try to take it on your own, it's hard. So usually a lot of people don't stick together, due to feminism, which is really a white woman movement to trick black women to get the white woman more power over the white man, which is all a trick. It didn't benefit the black woman anything. It's basically made them a side, have a little group on the side where they can feel a little more special and get gratification as far as a woman saying something good about them, like how they look for a man to say something good about them, except it's a little different without, no funny business, no Diddy, you know what I mean?
No Diddy, huh? Where my man at? He quiet as a mouse over there.
I don't know.
You know,
He's over
hey,
there.
you know how I do, man. I sit back and listen and learn. You know me.
Yeah, but shit, we can learn from each other, man. See, I just know that we need to.
I be learning.
I know that we as a collective and the time that we get ready to come into, you know, I don't know, man, but I don't trust none of them. I'm just gonna keep it real. I don't trust none of them motherfuckers. And I was paying attention to that thing. I don't know what to call that motherfucker. I know it ain't human. Elon Musk. I was paying I paying attention to him. Just look at him. The motherfucker move and acts as if he's a robot or AI.
What is going on with you?
Other people
I
say that too,
call
man.
I call that motherfucker the Antichrist. Cause remember in the script in the word it said it will have no type of affection for woman. And didn't that motherfucker married a robot?
Yeah, he is married to a robot.
Okay, is that a woman?
No, it's not. He's the same guy that's talking about
I
this
didn't know
robot.
he was married to a robot, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doing something with a robot. I know that much.
The
You know,
robots,
so
these robots can have babies now, right?
no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they got where they're sick, bro. They got it where these robots can have babies now.
See that where that's what I believe when the scriptures say it will alternate whatever it is gonna alternate your DNA from where you was made. So right now, as I've been watching and listening to people talk, they wanna hook man up to AI and allow him to be AI man, transhuman or whatever the fuck they want to call it.
Yeah, that's what they want.
So yeah, so the problem I got with this is they ain't after us, bro. They ain't after us, man. They after these goddamn kids, man. And we so goddamn ignorant and blind, we ain't even trying to fight for these babies.
Yeah.
And they know that. They know that. They say we got them with all this bullshit, Diddy, entertainment, Einstein, and all this old shit. They said we want the baby. We want the ones that we can program. Why you think they trying to hurry up and get us off this planet?
Well, see, that's why they pushed that martial law. They announced it, although they put it into law a minute ago. Basically trying to tell folks that if you protest against them, that they gonna basically open fire on you. I don't know if they
Yeah.
want to do
Well,
that.
I've been telling motherfuckers that for the last two years or 3 years. Where they gonna come? Man, I've been telling they gonna come. They coming, and if and what they say, you will be labeled as traitors because we're not down with their system. So we traitors to them. And like I tell motherfuckers all the time, I say I know they hear the way I talk, so I know they coming for me. I know I know how they hear I talk, and frankly, come. I want you to come. Motherfucker, do me a favor. Cause if I get the opportunity to come back to this motherfucker, I'm gonna whoop all their asses. I promise you.
Truth be told, though, they're gonna implode on themselves.
Huh?
They're gonna implode on themselves. They're gonna fight in the government. And then when their daddies come on the ship, they're gonna try to fight against their daddies too.
Well, I don't know nothing about that. They daddy. Shit, them motherfuckers need their ass whoop for dropping their ass off. Shit.
For invading period.
Huh?
For invading period.
That's what I'm saying. They need their ass whooped too. So hey. Cause they should have kept them bastards up there with them. But hey, I guess that's the way the cookie crumbles. Fuck them. That's how I feel. Nigga, kill me. Come see me.
I
Come
feel
see
on that.
me.
They made
All
them to
right.
use them against us. That's why they made them to use them all against us.
Huh?
They made
Yeah,
them to use
well,
them against us. Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, I know my mouth is filthy right now, cause I need to go wash it out with some mouthwash. But
You're
shit, man, I don't
stupid. You're
give.
stupid.
Bro, I don't care. Hey, bro, this how me and you talk all the time. I'm not sugarcoating shit. Fuck these motherfuckers. What they gonna do? What they gonna do? Either they gonna cut me off the goddamn radio a minute ago, like they did, or they gonna sit up there and say, "Wow, he really feel like that about us, man." Fuck them hoes, man. Got life all fucked up. Motherfuckers just trying to live and enjoy their life and survive. Kids just want to be kids. Yeah, y'all want to come and steal everything from everybody because y'all some devious, ungrateful ass sons of bitches. Fuck them.
Mhm.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I got a bad mouth, man. Let me calm
There's
down.
some demons, but that not everybody's bad. But yeah, unfortunately, they are. They definitely are. No, you tell me. They are. They are the kids of their.
So, huh?
They are the kids of their father. So
Yeah, but this the time, man. We have to do better than protect our kids, our star seeds.
yeah, we do.
You know, we walk. My boy Kalai, I listen to him a lot. He talks about it. We got to do better of protecting our star seeds. These young babies, man. These babies are to be brought up in this shit. They want
That's
to
why.
steal they want to steal their future and everything from them.
That's why I need to
Cause they want,
separate from these people.
huh?
We need to separate from these people.
Yeah, I know. But
Stop doing our
the
own shit.
average person ain't trying to go nowhere because they too comfortable with what with things. You know what I'm saying? It reminds me of the scripture in the Bible when the prophet told that brother. Brother asked him, well, what will it take for this and this and this and that? He said, well, go. I do this. He said, I already do this. He said, well, go sell everything and come follow me. That motherfucker said, man, fuck that. I can't do that, bro.
But I can honestly see the people start moving soon because the more they push these different laws in that's taking the right say where basically they know where you're at, know where you're moving, they can unlock your front door if they want to, and all that other crazy shit.
Man,
Who you call?
listen,
If
man,
anybody
listen, man.
stays around doing that, they're bugging, bro. Because they see you can just say anything and you're
Now
finished
you
speaking.
won't. Man,
They
listen, man. Why you think they want to control your money? Why you think they coming with a digital currency, bro? Come
they
on, man.
cut your money off, and then
They cut your money off.
they can get your
They
ass.
they can cut your money out, and then they'll know you from everybody else because you be walking out there like a swagger, scavenger, trying to find all in the garbage can, trying to get the leftover while everybody else riding around looking pretty. See what I'm saying?
I don't even think you
But
get a
see,
chance to do that. I think once they take your money away, they just come get you and lock your ass up.
first they got to find you. You'd be stupid to be laying around knowing that you ain't part of the system. You just gonna lay there. No, bro. It's called the fittest of the survival. You have to survive in this new scheme. You
That's why you
know.
gotta get out the system.
I know you got to go underground. Fuck their credit card, fuck their driver's license, fuck anything that they got to this do with this satanic demonic ass government.
Mm-hmm. You do.
You have to go underground. You have to just be as like that motherfucker said on South Saint Redemption, you have to be a figment of their imagination. You only exist. You only exist on paper. So
Right.
give them something to chase. Just an illusion on that area.
Houdini on the ass.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. But it's important that we protect these kids, bro. We got to do better at protecting these kids, man.
Yeah,
Especially
that's
these
another thing
babies,
too.
man.
And the system is hard to do that, right? I mean, not that they shouldn't try better, but I can see how all these distractions, all this is going on, and the way that it is with people going missing every single day. It's like you definitely
Yeah.
got to look at the system. You definitely got to have a community, a tight community. You definitely a large community eventually, but you got to start somewhere. Have a community of people together
Look,
that
see,
takes a village.
remember Yeah, remember back when I was coming up, man, could no motherfucker come on your block and snatch no goddamn kid. Called Big Mama, Grandmama, Granddaddy, Auntie, the neighbors, Susie, Mary, Johnny, Kimmy. Everybody was outside.
Shit, even the neighbors had family names.
Yeah.
No, that's
Every-
cousin such and such, and ain't your.
Everybody was outside. Could nobody do that. Now ain't nobody outside. So motherfucker, and then everybody, all the kids, they all walk to school together. Now everybody got to stand on the bus corner and catch a bus, and the average parent ain't even out there making sure their kids safe. But when their kid gets snatched, they on national news crying and shit. What kind of shit is that?
Right. And before you had to drive your kid to the bus stop and wait till the bus came.
Man, before shit, man, before everybody walked to school.
Well, shit, that's before the buses.
Yeah, no, it wasn't no before no goddamn bus. If you didn't live in, if you didn't live in the school district, you caught the bus. But if you lived in the goddamn school district, you walked to
Oh, that's
school.
different. Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, yeah. Now, shit, you can be right across the street from the school. You got to catch the bus. What kind of shit is that? Come on, man. This system all fucked up, man. That's why these kids lazy and don't want to do shit today. You know, but we got to do better. And
Those-
then and this the other thing. This the other thing, bro. They done set it up where now you have single parents. Basically, the
Mhm.
woman, she's trying to get out here and make it happen because somewhere along the line, I ain't saying all men's and all women's. I'm just speaking on, that a lot of brothers ain't stepping up to help out because some kind of way that relationship no longer tread works. Instead of them putting their feelings aside, y'all created this baby. They need to just make the best for that baby, regardless of how they feel about each other. Ain't no woman got no business tell a man that he can't see his child.
No, I
That's
agree
just
with
straight up. That's just straight up wrong.
I agree
But
with
then,
that. But you
but
got
when it's huh?
I agree with that, but you got the feminine movement that teaches that bullshit. And actually the studies show that there's more women single than men right now. And that's because more women want to chase a freaking dream that they'll never get, they'll never have.
Well, let me ask you this here though, brother. Ain't this remember what was that group back in the day called Third World? I think they made it just an illusion. Ain't all this shit an illusion we looking at? It's just a dream.
Yeah. Well,
All right, so ain't no different. Ain't no different. We all chasing the motherfucking dream.
no, the difference is that those that is only hurtful to themselves and a little bit hurtful to our people.
Yeah, but we ain't gonna say that they try to chase a dream. Hell, they trying. I mean, I ain't. All I'm
What's
saying,
the
bro.
what's the point
Huh?
of what's the point of chasing a man or woman that you never have, but you're always gonna chase it regardless of the fact
Bro,
that
you know what, man? That's just some shit, man. Because you know me, bro. You know me, cause we talk, and I'm trying to come to a record. I'm trying to come to an understanding with that statement you just said. And only thing I can say, maybe that individual and that what you going through, that could have been a past, something strong in the past, and because it was in the past, in another time or whatever you want to say it.
it's because of the
And
standards. The
yeah,
standards, the standards are ridiculously high. That's what.
it's what you.
But they never pick the standards. It's funny because the ones that have the highest standards always they gangster men, but they want a dream guy.
Well, them gangster men ain't, man. I ain't gonna even speak on that, bro. But you got different types of people, brother. So all we need to do is come together as a unit. Like you was just trying to say a minute ago, it takes a village just to raise the kids, man. And I'm just gonna be honest with you, man. When this shit jump off, bro, I be trying to tell my people, especially these women, when this shit jump off, y'all gonna wish y'all had a real nigga.
Well, shit, it's already
Cause
come.
the average motherfucking man today, he trying to look prettier than a woman.
It's already come to the point where women are actually begging for men's attention now.
Man,
Most men ain't
man,
giving no attention no more. Most men is about trying to take care of their business. But if we can
yeah,
get,
but I said when this shit jump off, men's
yeah,
gonna be trying to put shit. Everybody gonna be fighting for their goddamn self.
if we can get the men to put that same energy towards coming together, that would be awesome.
Oh, to protect the women's, yeah, and the kids, yeah, yeah,
Well,
that would be real awesome.
to
Huh?
build and everything.
Yeah,
'Cause
man, you talking about the future. I'm talking about trying to get past the shit that's getting ready to come upon us.
shit, we ain't too far from that future at this
That
point.
one,
'Cause that they
okay,
giving
well, until then, we still got to go through the drama. We got to
shit.
be a part of. We still got to be a part of Esau's trouble because it really is not Jacob's trouble. Jacob has been through his trouble, but Esau ain't been through shit because we affiliated with Esau, took on Esau ways. We have to go through Esau trouble with him.
Shit, we ain't had to go through this shit with them. We supposed to
We
be,
don't. We talking about the average person.
yeah, we're supposed to be getting out the way and taking care of ourselves and
Well,
stop.
a lot of them don't know that, bro. That's why we talking today. A lot of them don't know that because they sitting inside these goddamn churches, being doctrination by the Roman Catholic doctrine.
Yeah, we gotta form groups though too, because we gotta look out for each other. And
Yeah, well, that's why we talking now. We trying to make news. That's why it's news. You know, the scriptures say, "Come out from among them."
hmm
You know, go to the wilderness, flee. Don't take part of her wrath.
Yeah.
But
How?
a lot of them ain't gonna be able to do that because I was listening to something the other day and it was talking about I forget how it went, but it was talking about in order for you to basically this is what I kind of got out of in order for you to move on to another dimension and to another thing or something like that, that you can't be still holding on to these images, these worldly possessions or you will remain here. You won't be able to exceed. That's why, bro, and it kind of hit me, and I thought about that. And a lot of people ain't gonna be able to go to the wilderness because they stuck on that house, they stuck on that car, they stuck on that TV, they stuck on all these material things that gonna hold them, that's gonna keep them here, and they gonna be here, and they gonna feel the wrath because they don't want to let go of this world. Kind of remind me of they made the thing about Lot's wife. See, look back. And, well, a lot of motherfuckers ain't gonna be able to look forward because they want to hold on to material. I told you, I tore my car up on the 24th. Yeah, I'm shitty about it, man, but hey, I had to let that go.
hmm
Yeah,
We'll see.
I didn't tear it up. The goddamn person tore it up. But anyway.
If they're in the cities when a nuclear war happens, then they're gonna be done. So that's just
Well, but this what I'm trying to understand about this nuclear war thing. Everybody go to the wilderness, but the radiation and all that other shit it's gonna be all in the sky and it's gonna travel.
so when a
So
nuclear
what
war so when a nuclear war happens, if we're in a location we're supposed to be in, we're supposed to go to another location after that particular location that we talk about. But there's in that areas there's portals.
portals, huh?
Yeah.
That's how I feel how that mother what happened to me when I told my car that mother shit just popped out of nowhere.
But we'll know
All
what
right.
the portals are with the Lord
Shit, you
knowledge.
said, hey,
The Lord,
boss man, you quiet as a mouse, man. Say something. Cause I don't want them to just come after me and news shit.
you're
Let them be too
stupid. You said
simple.
I can't.
Well,
Well,
he
no,
yeah,
he's
he
there.
still on the phone.
Yeah, he's there. We'll know where the portal's at when we gain more knowledge and stuff. But just sit in the cities and just sit in the cities knowing that the bullshit's about to happen.
Yeah, I know, man. I know, bro. No, I know. I know, man. I know. I know. It's and then I've been telling people also, bro, they getting ready. What did you call the news? The virus or whatever what did you call it?
You mean the virus that they talk on with?
Yeah, the virus. You want to call it, y'all be scared to tell it what it is.
Disease
Uh
X.
the disease X, monkey pops, whatever they want to call that shit.
Well, it's not
You
monkeypox
know.
anymore. That already happened. But disease X
Uh,
is just
what they call it? The bird flu.
yeah, it's
Some
not
shit.
even that though. They call it the bird
Yeah.
flu. Disease X is all it is it's really not a disease X. That's the name they're giving it, but it's the H1N1 blue blood race DNA. But they call it a virus, and folks are getting that because they did what they were told to do.
They took the goddamn the injection. They were trying to get high. But
Yeah.
anyway.
So that's all. So they're dying and shit. Shit's happening. Little zombie stuff going on. It's
Yeah,
not.
we see that. We see that. But that's all that is covered up because you got Diddy going on situation and
Mm,
these entertainer situations, all that for distraction. You know how they do it. Then
yeah.
that's just like they see this the thing that comes to me that disturbs me, man. How you sit up here, but the scriptures tell you that you got wicked rulers that sit in high places that write laws to greed the people. So they sit up here and they write these goddamn laws. They go over the laws, but they don't bring the laws to the people so the people can vote or have a opinion over these laws they want. But they go up there and they talk among themselves and say, okay, we're gonna throw it out there. So why do we have to abide by they because they got militant presence? Man, fuck they laws, bro.
And shit, the only way not to abide by the laws is get out their system.
Yeah, fuck they laws, bro. I don't give a fuck about y'all laws. Y'all sit up here and throw these laws on people. Where if a motherfucker ain't agreeing with what y'all say, y'all can take them to jail or kill them. What kind of shit is that?
Mm.
So that right there lets me know you motherfuckers ain't human.
Well, yeah, that's
So
that.
y'all,
That's
y'all,
the
y'all, yeah. So y'all done came from another motherfucking element to me. So that so what we need to do is turn around and make laws for their ass. Let's make some laws saying when you see one of them motherfuckers, just shoot that motherfucker in the head and see if he is shape shift. That's what we need to do. We need to fight fire with fire. Fuck all that talking and negotiation and all that shit. We've been doing that, ain't got nowhere. But they steady writing laws putting us under distress. I think I'm saying too much today, huh? They'll be at my door tomorrow.
no. Well, the thing is this though is that you can't make laws for them if we're not having our own cities and our own government. That's what we need to do.
No, but I'm just talking in general, bro. I understand that. I'm talking about to get them off of us. Quit making laws for us. Quit, y'all done fucked up here and poisoned the water, the food. Y'all done, hey, what did I tell you not too long ago? Why everything got fucking parasites in it? What the fuck is them? They lizards. So the motherfucker like worms. So they have to have some worms in their diet.
Yeah, well, it's not only that. A lot of food has some nanotech in it now too, so you gotta be careful.
Oh man, everything got nanotech in it. Hell, the air you breathing probably got nanotech in it. The motherfucking clothes you back. I mean,
You
that's like
gotta,
that last time we talked. You said, "Man, well, I don't want that." I tell you, calm down, nigga. You probably already got it.
nah, I ain't got it. I detox. I'm good.
Yeah,
Just,
okay.
I didn't take it. You can't get the other thing unless you take it. I didn't take it, so.
No,
But
I ain't take it either. I ain't finna let them tell me what to put in my body. Fuck
the
them
other
hoes,
tech,
man.
the nanotech that's in the food is so they can basically track you down, but it's not the same as the chip and all the other stuff that's in it. There's a whole bunch of other stuff in that,
Yeah,
But still, though, you got to
yeah, yeah.
detox on a weekly basis, on an everyday basis if you can.
On a
Just
deep everyday basis, I got to get back detoxing like I used to, man. I'm gonna tell you a good detox. I've been using since '89 African black soap.
'89.
I've been using Africa. That's the only soap I use from 1989 to all the way up to this present time.
You don't
That's all
drink.
the soap I. Hmm?
You don't drink nothing to
I
detox.
said that. Yeah, I mean, I might do a cold. I do colon cleansing, and I do detox kidneys, and I'm talking about my skin, bro. You
Mm.
know, I'm talking about my skin. Yeah, I do dandelion. I do minerals. I do black. What do they call it? I do
Black moss.
black walnut. Shit. I do like I said, dandelion. I do metal detox. I do shit. I got all kind of shit. I detox. I
Yeah,
do
that's
colon
big.
cleanse.
The metal
Huh?
detox. What you use for metal detox?
What is liquid? I put it in my smoothies.
What's it called?
It's natural. It's a natural. I go to the health store and get this stuff, man. It's called what is metal detox. Even I was taking some shit. Rap the News when that shit first came out. Rap the News told shit. I've been taking some shit. Rap the News told me to take it, and when it bought me two air purifiers. It's called it's called Planetary Herbal. It's Cilantro Heavy Metal Detox with Chlorea. Chlorella. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Yeah, I take that. I'm getting ready to get back on that again. I slowed down. I'm getting ready to get back on all my stuff, man. Then I take cod liver oil for my heart.
Yeah, colorful oil is really good.
Yeah, take cod liver. I go get the can I took as a kid. Fish oil, finest fish oil, 160 omega 3s. Yeah,
Ginger's
I've been
good
taking.
too. Ginger's
Huh?
actually good. Ginger's good if you get sick or to detox.
Who?
Ginger.
Ginger. I used to
Yeah.
take. I used to buy ginger and mix it up when I was juicing, but I ain't juiced in a minute because it's so messy. And then you buy all that shit only can get a cup full.
You ever had ginger water?
Nah, I ain't had none.
That's it. It don't. It's strong. I'll just say that it's strong, but the shit fucking will detox the shit out of
Oh yeah, but
you.
yeah, I was thinking about that the other day, bro. I was like, man, I need to get back on my detox. And I drink only water I drink is I try to drink only water I try to drink is distilled water. Uh, they got some water out here. It's spring water, but it come in a glass bottle. I buy it every now and
Never
then.
heard that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, yeah, roots. Certain roots are good too.
certain roots. Yeah. You know, right now, man, as I'm sitting up here talking with you guys, man, and we talking about some news and events and things. I'm up here, got me some vegetables cooking. I'm getting ready to put me some rice, cook me some rice, and I'm gonna mix it up with some fish. So I think that's gonna turn out pretty good.
Sound good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We got the vegetable sauteing right now as we speak. Yeah, some carrots, some peas, some this type of stuff shit. I forgot the name of it, but it's gonna be all right. Yeah.
So what do you think? What do you think they're gonna try? They're gonna try
But I,
something. Yeah, before Trump gets in office, like the day of or day before.
man, you know what? They try something every day, bro. I don't know.
He's gonna try stuff every day. I don't know. I think
Shit.
that whole bomber that didn't blow up anything. This whole mix up on which guy they trying to say did it now or was trying to do it now, right? I think they're gonna use
Mhm.
that as a catalyst to try something.
Well, you know, man, if you really think about it, I think they desperate. because just about everything that they keep trying to do is selling on them. So
They
they
can tell
probably
it.
desperate, man. But you know what I think, what this is what I think. Now it's just my opinion. I don't have no proof of anything. I think what they really gonna do is establish chaos.
What do you mean?
That's what they really working on, chaos.
Oh
So you
yeah.
have to
Well, they're trying to get
see,
put people in uproar, irritate them with the people.
yeah. See,
They're
in
not,
order the order to establish martial law, you have to establish chaos, and that's what they're trying to do, cause a division and chaos. And see, once they establish martial law, now our rights. Cause I was listening to some white woman the other day. I call her a lizard, where they talking about they need to do with our rights and come in with a new set of laws. Well, in order to do that, they have to establish chaos so they can bring in martial law. So when they bring in martial law, our rights no longer exist. Now they can bring in their own
that's
laws.
that's why I said the best way is to defeat the virus and to ignore the virus. Don't fall
Yeah,
for the stuff that they trying to do.
yeah. I just hope people don't fall for it, man. You know, 'cause we as a people, as a people, we are our best weapon against them
We'll see.
because
The majority is the problem. Hopefully, the majority don't fall for it because the folks who are woke is not going to fall for it. It's the majority that either still trying to
well,
find a way.
then
You know,
that's why you have to you know you got to be up on it, though. You know they keep believing in JC. Something gonna happen.
well, they're gonna have to stop that, right?
Yeah. Hey, shit. It said too many times in the Bible, why you worshiping me? But hey, don't worship me. But they still do. So what can you say? People do what they want to do,
Well, yeah, true. Well, they want to
you
serve
know.
that devil. That's all, man.
Because if you really think about it, they idolizing this character. That's but see you got to understand when you go back and study the Roman Catholic Church, remember that motherfucker asked Nicodemus asked the prophet, well, how can a man be born again? Can he enter into his mother's womb a second time? So they was looking, that's when they come up with you have to be born of water. Well, if I go back and you know all this and that and that, I went back and I studied the Old Testament. I never read one in one book where you had one of the prophets of old or any of them being baptized.
Well, that ain't supposed to happen. The womb is supposed to be. The womb is also another name for the ether or the creator of all.
But
As
see
far as
that's huh?
the womb is also another name for the creator of all or the
Well,
ether.
that gives you a time just like when Israel supposed to came out of where the people supposed to came out of Egypt and they supposed to walk in the wilderness for 40 years. I have a minute how many they say. But that was a time where they should have been able to get more acquainted with the great one. But instead, you know what they did? They did the same shit. They couldn't let their oppressors gods go. The same thing that's happening today. That's why the scriptures say nothing new under the sun.
Yeah,
We doing the same shit that our ancestors did, but in a newer time.
I think this the understanding that's soft because they don't understand that we're not supposed to serve anything, and they still fall for that
I
service.
mean, but you got to understand, bro. That's all they've been taught. If you had some mother, you had your oppressors beating you, killing you, and doing all kind of mad shit to you, shit, you would have did the same shit that our ancestors did, especially the women. You ever read the making of a slave? What's the name of that motherfucker? The making of a slave. You ever read that?
Well, I know some parts of it
Jit-
was talking about how they use the women to accept
Yeah,
things.
Yeah, well, look, you take a black man in front of the woman. That's what made the one. He said that what made her
Well, yeah,
submissive to the master. You
it was
tie that
because
huh?
they would take. It was because they would take the child and do it to the boy child.
No, they see that's what they did. They would take the man, and he would tie him up to the horses. That what the book said. Now I'm going on what I read.
Yeah, but they
And they
wasn't.
was put tar on that mother, put tar on them and put feathers on them and set them on fire while that
Yeah,
woman looking. And then they hit the asses of the horse so they can stretch them and just pull them apart. That that
yeah,
that was that was dramatic to that woman.
yeah, but
That made her be submissive.
they
So
still
what
wasn't
would you do?
they still wasn't being submissive until they start messing with the kids. When they start messing with the kids, that's when they start accepting laws and
Yeah.
how to read and all this other stuff and anything that
So
they.
yeah. So the thing is that we can't fault our people for the condition that we in. But when you got all this knowledge, that they said in the last days, knowledge shall be increased. You got all this knowledge and this information, you still walking up under your oppressor's doctrine and acting like you're oppressor, then you want to you want to stay where you're in. In other words, you say you're comfortable.
All right.
You
Well,
know?
if you stand for your oppressor, that's on you.
Huh?
If you stand if you're oppressor, that's on you. If you want to keep going by what they're doing or what they're trying to get us,
Yeah,
then that's
yeah,
isn't that on that
yeah.
that's on your own person because you're supposed to be with all this knowledge. There's no reason to start seeking stuff on your own instead of listening to what somebody has to say as far as like a pastor or a camp or just what I'm saying. Even if you hear somebody from someone, if there's somebody who actually has a lot of knowledge, you still research it for yourself.
Yeah,
So
that's
people,
why it say my people will perish for the lack of knowledge. Study to show thyself approved. Hey, man, come on, man. A lot of us go to the church on Sunday and listen to what this man speaking on, and we don't go back and try to and search for ourselves. We just go in. We so used to what Joel Epstein and Creflo Dollar and all these TV ministers. Shit. That's what
Pastor
that's
Pork
what
Chop.
everybody. Huh? What you
you
say?
said,
I said Pastor Pork Chop.
Yeah, pass the pork chop.
I
Well,
said
yeah,
Pastor Pork Chop.
yeah,
how you
Pastor,
say pass the pork chop.
Pastor Port as a
Yeah,
pastor.
and that's
Chop with the
and that's what
penny.
they're doing. Yeah, so we'll never. I ain't gonna say we'll never grow because a lot of our people is waking up, but it's still sad, bro. It's sad. It hurts me.
I don't know if they're gonna wake all the way up to really realize how to the degree of how we are so intertwined with this thing that we've been calling on us up, calling on names and titles that were obviously wrong. The names period are wrong, to be honest with you, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, because of the English vocabulary, they spell
Hmm.
the words are spelled. Instead of calling out blessings, we calling out curse, but we think we calling out blessings. You know, you
Even
got
the
people out there. You got people out there on social media bringing this information out. That's why I don't
Yeah.
say good morning. I don't
Mhm.
say good morning no more. I say grand rising. Rising to health today.
Right.
Rising to prosperity.
Right.
Rising to love. Well, good morning, man. Come on, good morning. Yeah, I'm calling in some rising. I need some rising in my life. I need some rising in self awareness, self love. I don't say good morning no more. Shit, grand rising. That's what I
Mhm.
say.
Yeah, that's what I say, Grand Rising. I don't use
Yeah.
regular stuff.
So we have to be careful what we speak. It say life and death is in the power of the tongue. So I'm trying to change the way I speak. I still say some things I don't need to say, but I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm practicing, and hopefully before I'll be better. You know.
Well,
So
yeah.
I don't even say bless you no more.
Nah, 'cause that means to splash blood on you.
Yeah, I don't even say that no more. It's a lot of things I don't say no more. Amen. Amen. When we say amen, we saying Amen. When Amen a dignity that came from Nibiru, I mean not Nibiru, the Anunnakis, where
He's,
he wanted man to say he wanted to
he's,
be the God, the main God, and he wanted people to say Amen. So that's how they come up with amen.
yeah, that's raw. Black. He was a blackamoor.
Yeah, whoever he is, but that's what I'm saying. So ain't nobody doing their research on that. I don't even say amen no more.
No, that's it either.
Come
I mean,
on, man.
everybody keep going walking by saying these freaking holidays to me. That shit make me mad, man.
Well, you know what, man? Well, I don't, yeah, I can't get mad because I used to do them myself. But I'm thankful that I'm being spiritual enlightened. It said come from out of her. The only way you're gonna that's the only way you're gonna come out of her. You have to let her her habits, well, you ain't gonna say habits, but you got to let her go.
Yeah, everything she
Yeah.
taught you, get rid of it.
You have to go back to a babe and start all over. See the information that we getting now, man. I wish I had that information when I was a shorty. Didn't know nothing about this shit.
You know what's so funny, right? Right now, I'm tell you the story, right? This dude, he was on Facebook. He's still on Facebook a minute ago. He's still living the same lifestyle. He basically he has like three different places, two different lands, right? Right? But he roams around and shit, right? He don't work anything, and he been living off his land for like a couple of years now, more than a couple of years really. But when he first started off, right, and he was like, I don't have any of these curses that everybody else is going through, and I was like, how are you avoiding that? He was like, I got away from the people. I said, how'd you do that? He said, I live in the forest. I live over here. I live over there. I never be hungry. I always eat money, you know, and just, he was telling me all this stuff.
You know what?
He said he lives in this forest and stuff, so he don't need the money. He lives in this area and that area, he travels around and shit. And
And
basically, what he said to me when I asked him, I said, so how do you avoid the curses? He was like, you got to become the bum. And because the word bum, it threw me off, obviously, because you don't want to be a bum. What he's basically saying is you got to get away from the people to avoid the curses. As
yeah, you
long as
got. Go
because
ahead.
it says season, as long as you're in their society, they're always going to look down you a certain way because the society is fixed for us not to come up. So in order to really come up, you got to get away from the society.
Oh, yeah.
In order to come as a people, to have a city of your own, um,
Well,
because it takes the people to build together. And of course, the
yeah.
books we are going to do it. We are going to doing it, going to the area, building our own cities, our
What?
own everything. And it's going to come down to we ain't got to have no choice because right now, like you said, they're putting nanotech in a lot of the food now, and and the fruits and vegetables. They're messing with that. Forget just no seeds now. Even with stuff with seeds, they're trying to put nanotech in the fruits that got seeds now.
Yeah.
So now you gotta like test everything before you eat it, and then you gotta detox just in case, anyways.
Best thing we can do, man, is shit. Even just try, and it's hard, especially. I'm gonna say it's hard, especially in the age that we are in, and they done got laws now that you can't even grow a garden. You ain't supposed to grow a garden, but I see some people still grow their little tomatoes and shit like that. But all we gotta do is just, hey, bro, we got to find a way to come out this beast system. That's all. And and only way we gonna be able to do it is we all have to have light minds and people like us that's coming out here trying to reach the people and let them know what's going on. And what and a lot of people know what's going on, but a lot of people was like, hey, I don't know. I just I just know that, man, we know, I know, and I've been trying to let people know. I'm here. I used to tell people stuff way before it used to happen. It wasn't that I was knew it. It was downloaded in me some kind of way. And then they said I was crazy. Oh man, that. But when the shit started taking place, man, you said that. You said that. Man, go on with that bullshit, man. Hey, what they say, warning come before destruction.
True, true. It
I
does.
told motherfuckers like when they came out with that COVID shit. I asked motherfuckers before they even came out with the goddamn needle. I say, man, I say, do you remember the images that they first showed us? Okay, nobody remember the motherfucking images. I used to have it on my phone, but some kind of way they took those images off. So I started describing the images to them, and I told them, I said, well, I ain't seen no motherfucker fell down because it all from what they showed us, it all started in Wutong, China. Motherfuckers standing next to each other, motherfucker just dropped down to the ground if he was having a seizure, a heart attack, a stroke, and shaking and foaming at the mouth and shit. And remember they showed images where they were welding these people up in their houses and shit. Motherfucker was throwing American money out, setting on fire. And I tell the motherfucker, I say, well, since it went worldwide to all the countries, I ain't seen nobody dropping to no ground. But now they was going into the hospital, not coming out.
Mm-hmm. Well, because they was killing him in the hospital anyway.
Yeah, they was killing them in the hospital. I had a kid they was shooting that shit up in them. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, bro. And then the thing that disturbed me is all them people seen that young lady take that jab on national TV, and that motherfucker passed out on national TV, and ain't nobody heard nothing else of her since then. But everybody still stood in line to get that shot. Yeah. Come on, bro. Come on.
Well, they did it, so that's on them, right?
Come
So
on, man. You see the shit right in front of your eyes, and you just so beat down, so concerning this government system that y'all wouldn't do anything to please it. Y'all got to be out y'all. Man, listen, bro. I wouldn't get man. Niggas, come see me.
well, I wouldn't be taking that stuff no way. Some folks
Man, I'm
obviously.
just saying, bro. Ain't nowhere in the world I'm gonna let some motherfucking lizards tell me what to do with myself. Motherfucker, take me out so I can go get my powers and come back and whoop your ass.
A lot of these people don't realize that either, though. They don't realize that these are different entities walking around in the flesh. They don't depict demons being in the flesh at all. So they don't.
Man, shit, they showed everything that's going down, bro. They done already showed it up. Satan got to know what he got to let the motherfucking people know what he doing before he can do it. And he used television to show his images. It might, man. Come on, bro.
Yeah, he showed
Come
us.
on.
Yeah, I mean, he showed all of us when we were kids with the TV show series, a movie called V
I
and all this other stuff back
see
then.
all that shit, bro. Come on, man. Man, listen, man. Still
But
to today, I seen movies when I was a kid. That shit is they showed when I was a kid watching TV that's taking place now.
they got some movies they playing out is that they get ready to do some stuff. They used to be showing a lot of stuff, man. But that whole freaking thing was about depopulation, so they can make a room for more of their demonic buddies to walk around the
No, no,
earth.
they want them to come from up underground, bro. Come on, that's right.
That too, but it's also about more control as well.
But see,
There's
what
too
the
many.
thing is, what they fail to understand, why you think they trying to block the sun out?
Well, because the sun's already killing them anyway, so that's part
That's
of
what
it.
I'm saying. So they trying to block that sun out because that ABA, BUA, and CUA radiation, they already shrinking their goddamn brain. And what the Bible say, you gonna see them for what they are. They ain't gonna be able to hold that coat.
That's the thing. It's not just doing that to those guys, but it's also doing it to the ones they created, and they're gonna, like I said,
I, yeah,
they're gonna have nuclear
yeah,
war. They're gonna have nuclear
man.
war. That's I know what to do is to war, and that's why people got to get out the way. You don't want to be caught up in that mess. But that's only
Well,
involved. But as far as what they may try, though, a little bomb or whatever, right before President Trump or whatever the hell he fucking want to call himself, Trump get in there. Not that he can really. We all know he's only trying to set for his advantage, not really for our advantage when it comes down to
man,
it.
look, I wouldn't give a fuck what that motherfucker do, long as he stay out of my way.
Now, we
I sound pitiful, don't I, bro? Hey, man, hey, my man ain't saying shit. I bet he probably said, "Oh, I ain't gonna say too much. That ain't gonna get me killed."
don't know. Yeah, right. I don't know.
He probably said, "I ain't finna say too much, cause I don't want them motherfuckers coming over here trying to find me."
He's
I'm just
already.
messing,
Nah,
huh?
that ain't, bro. I'm just telling you, just chilling, man. You know what I mean? Learning, just
Bro,
learning. That's just
hey,
what I
you
do.
got, hey, you spit some. Hey, we talk all the time, so you be talking some stuff too, man. I mean, you talk from you talk, and you know something, man. And I'm gonna say this when we see people put an image on the great one, they call the great one a he or a he. You know,
They call it
Mhm.
what? They call it what?
they call a he. You know, the great one. They try to make
Uh-huh.
JC God, and I hate to use
Right.
that word God, but that's what I'm gonna use right now. And they done put a excuse me, they done put an image on it. How can you put an image on
Uh-huh.
something that's spiritual? Something that's how can you put an image on energy? Why you think the scriptures
Right.
say that every knee, every mountain's gonna crumble, every knee, everything gonna bow down? Because that energy source that come this way when that time come, ain't nothing gonna be able to fuck with it.
Well,
That's
that
how
energy.
Right.
powerful that energy is.
That's when the energy.
You ain't gonna be able to look upon it. That's why they told
Well,
Moses,
that
you
energy
can't
wasn't
look
coming.
upon,
That energy
huh?
wasn't. That energy hasn't need to. Wouldn't even bother to enter this realm. It was
But I'm
always.
just saying,
It's
it,
all it's
it,
going
it
to
ain't
do
it.
is it's going to activate our DNA.
That's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is this: if that energy was to come this way, man, come on, bro. Ain't nothing stand in the place in the presence of that energy. Nothing.
Facts. Facts.
Nothing. Bro. I told you news, and I'm not gonna even lie to you. I seen the energy.
Mm-hmm.
I seen it. And it was so goddamn powerful before I came out of my deep thought or whatever the fuck I was in. I said, damn, what can fuck with that? When they say my is
Nothing.
omnipresence, nothing can fuck with that. I seen it, bro. I seen that energy. And can't nothing fuck with it, bro. Nothing. And I tell everybody that. They might think I'm crazy. I say I haven't seen that energy. That energy. Oh man, shit. Shit. That energy is something else, bro.
Well, part of the
And I
problem
was
is that people don't
uh,
understand. People don't understand that energy is what it is. It's energy. The creative law is just basically energy. They don't understand the energy that's in us is us, and that we're
it's
part.
it's that same energy.
Right. So they end up praising all these religions, you know, not realizing how deep it really is, because they just
Yep.
go by the surface. And then the
That's
folks,
probably why. Go ahead. I'm sorry, brother, for cutting
even
you
the
off. Go
folks
ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
that's it's all good. Even the folks that's a lot of folks that's they call themselves woke, they really
Uh-huh.
don't. They really don't. Most of them really don't entirely understand it. You
Bro,
know?
all I know is I saw the energy, I felt the energy, and when I came out of the consciousness or whatever you want to call it, I said, "Damn, what can fuck with that?"
Mm-hmm.
And I tell people that I don't know if they think I'm crazy or they think I'm lying. I saw the energy, bro. And hey, bro, and it was coming. And when I seen it coming, I was like, damn, what can fuck with that? It's powerful, bro. And it brought the scriptures up that when I went through it and saw what I saw, and that's when the scriptures came to mind. Every knee, every mountain, everything gonna bow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brother
What's
Truth,
good? What's good, bro?
Huh?
how you doing, family? Brother Truth is on the line with us.
What's happening, bro? Too?
What's up?
You man, how you feeling today?
I'm good. Just chiming in for a hot minute.
Okay, well let's talk.
Yeah. So, when you say you see this energy, what energy you
Yeah,
talking about?
the Most High's energy, the energy of the ether. That's what I
Okay.
saw. I saw an energy coming from energy, bro. I saw an energy. I saw the energy, bro.
You might want to explain so he understands more what you're talking about, bro.
No, I told him I can't explain it, but I knew it was an energy and it was so powerful
What
that none
about
couldn't fuck with it.
the energy? Well, what about what would it be fair to say that we already got an energy within ourselves and we already gods, and they got us
Yeah.
believing, and they got us believing, uh, that the reason why we're in this predicament because of some god in the mysterious clouds and all that type of shit. Because
No, I ain't talking no mysterious cloud, bro. But go ahead.
but I'm just saying though, when you say energy, when
Yeah.
you say energy, that energy's already been in us. It's been in us since the day we was born.
Okay, well, you know what, bro? Hey, it probably was if it been in us, but I saw an energy that was so powerful, bro. I'm not finna sit up here and compromise, but I know what I saw. And like you say,
No, we just. Oh yeah, I'm just.
yeah, it might. You say the energy was probably when I saw it. It was like a few years ago. Now I done caught up
Is
with.
it fair to say that? Is it fair to say that we are gods and we got the power to control our
Yeah,
own destiny?
yeah.
So
Once we learn
we're
how to
so
speak, yeah.
so we are so if we are gods, you
Hmm.
know, then we shouldn't be relying on no higher power to lead us and guide us. We can lead and guide ourselves.
Yeah, but we got to come from something.
And what's that something?
The ether.
So
The ether.
the ether is
Okay.
basically what we refer to as creator of all. It's just basically our home. It's the energy of light. We're all energy. We come from that energy of light because we decided to do that on our own, separating ourselves. Because only one spirit when you actually think about it, but because we're a collective, we experience things on the collective level on different reps.
I just think we all guys, man. I don't even think. I think we this is not even our world that we in.
And I
You know.
believe you on that, bro. You know
You
what my
know.
question
I
is,
don't
young
believe. Cause
man?
see, my thing is, I don't believe in no higher power and all that crap. You know what I think, man? This is the thing that gets me the most, right? So I hear a lot of you guys say that every knee shall bow, but you know
I
what?
don't say that. I say what the Bible say.
I know, but see, that's the problem right there, man. That's the
Okay,
problem. That's the problem right there.
but that's
Because
your opinion,
the people in power, they've been controlling shit on this planet for years. You
and
know
that's true
why?
too.
You know why? Because a lot of us we're not using our critical thinking skills. All this shit, man. At the end of the day, man, when I look at this world and for what it really is, we could have changed a lot of shit a long, long, long time ago. But we add religion and biblical beliefs into this shit. And see, really, the way I look at it, man. I mean, you can say this is my opinion, but when I look at the powers that be, the reason why they are in control because they're not relying on no God. They're relying on their critical thinking. They're not praying. They ain't reading no Bibles. They ain't doing none of that shit. They're
Well, they,
solely using their critical thinking skills to control us. And they got us believing we're in the predicament we're in because we didn't obey some mysterious creator. And I just, with all due respect, I think that's bullshit, man.
Well, you
I
got a
think,
right to feel how you feel.
I think, I think, I think
Truth be told, they're taking orders. They don't really, think for themselves. You know that. But
Well, you say they taking orders, but my thing, all I'm saying is they're not believing in no Bible scriptures or none of that shit, bro. Like you
well,
say, these people ain't human.
they know a
They're
lot
not
of
We
human,
know that. Yeah, well,
right? So
yeah. They're not human. You right.
they're not human at all. So they don't have to take orders from a higher power or anything like that. I mean, when you look at the royal families, they don't believe in no books.
no, but there's a levels to it, as you know, as well. There's a hierarchy to it. At least the
Yeah,
police.
it's levels to it though. But I'm saying
Excuse me.
though, it's the book, it's the book shit that we gotta that our ancestors that we gotta get rid of because our ancestors were already powerful and we didn't need no book
Right.
to guide us through life.
So the creative all is not in the book, but the creative all is just explaining the energy we come from because we are that energy.
Yeah, we are the energy, but the problem I have with that is, didn't the Bible say ye are gods?
So it says that we are
Yeah,
God. Say that.
Yeah,
yeah, we're agreeing with you.
yeah. So now here's another thing I want to touch on too. The sun ain't killing nobody off, man. Let's stop with all that shit. That's kind of like pseudoscience.
Why
The
do
reason
you
why I
think?
say that because you go to any beach here in America, any beach in the world, who you gonna see out there?
Well, shit, it's been a while since I beats, but the last time was a lot of white folks. But that's before they start getting this hot, though.
Any time of the year, any time of the year, man. I've traveled all over this country, all damn near across the world. Any beach you go to, you're gonna see white folks there.
That was then. What about now?
Same
Sun is getting
thing.
hotter.
Same thing. You
Sun is
go to
getting
any
hotter.
beach, you go to any beach, Venus Beach, name one.
Yeah,
Daytona Beach,
they gonna go to the beach, but listen to
San
what I'm
Diego
saying.
Beach.
The sun is getting hotter.
Yeah, it's getting hotter, but
All right then.
killing off. It ain't killing off.
Okay.
It ain't
All
killing
right.
nobody off.
They don't have
Okay.
no
It's
warming
okay.
to sustain the energy that's coming from the sun, so they're having issues and meltdowns from it so far.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm just
Okay.
telling you what my eyes see.
Okay, yeah, your eyes see now, but we talking about as time progress.
Okay, time. Okay, so look, time has progressed. You go
It's
to any
progressing
beach.
more.
You go to any beach anywhere. You still gonna see mostly white people.
Mhm.
Oh,
And
I'll
they
give you.
out there catching all kind
Your
of
job.
cancer
Let
and
me tell
all
you
kind
something.
of
Check
shit.
this out. Check this out. When we go to them jobs and shit that we complain about, the same people who own them jobs, them white folks, right?
Uh-huh.
They out there on the beach while we on their fucking job complaining.
Yeah, that's
So it's not
I can't
about.
argue
See,
with that.
the thing is, if we really want to uh overthrow this system of evil, we got to do a whole lot more than just coming out of the system. And yeah, we should come together. We should come together. The problem is though, they got us all under control. That's the problem. We're too far under control for all of us to come together as one group. You see what I'm saying? And it ain't about money. It's never about money with them people. It's about control.
Yeah,
And
that's
as
what.
long as they keep it, as long as TV is around, and as long as they can keep all of us, well, not all of
Social
us, but
media.
most of us indulging in these holidays, they're gonna keep us under control, which means that we won't come together. All we can do is just focus on the ones that we can wake up. We ain't gonna say the world can't help everybody.
Yeah.
All we can do is focus on our circle and waking up a few here and there. That's it. That's all we can do. Can't you?
I'm just
You know what I'm
saying.
saying? We've been talking that coming together shit for years, and it still hasn't
We
happened.
made no progress. Yeah.
And we
You're
made,
right
why
about
I
that.
made we ain't gonna make no progress because a lot of us. When I say us, I mean our people. Most of our people, we're too far caught up into this system
We too far gone.
and church.
Yeah.
and books. See, because when I did the research on my ancestors, like the Dogon tribes, Dogons, other tribes and shit, man. Man, we wasn't caught up in no books, man. That's the problem.
Well, it's a whole
You want to
different
find out who
time,
you
man.
if you want to find out who you are, it's about opening up them chakras, man.
Well, that's true too. I've been trying to get them to open up their chakras.
You're not gonna find out who you are through no book, man. We've been lied to too much. It's too much. The rabbit hole is way too deep. It's like I think it has to go way beyond these books and shit, man.
Or it does, because this is really a galactical war that would, to be honest.
And we in assimilation.
Well, yes, I mean, like, the
You
problem
know.
with assimilation is like a deep sleep or a dream, but you can keep coming back
No,
to
when
it.
I say we're in this simulation, man, this world that we're in, this is not our world, man. All this shit is fake, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once we,
Yeah.
once we, that's why I think that I'm not really afraid of death. You know what I'm saying?
Right. We shouldn't be, because we don't die
We shouldn't be
anyway.
afraid of death because once we leave, this body is a shell. But once we leave this body, then we'll head on to a real simulation.
Yeah, I've been studying about death,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
That's true.
So, I think also too, um, we do know they poison the foods and shit. We know that. This is the reason why I say I do believe that we are guys because we got the power to heal ourselves. Problem is we wait on somebody else to tell us how to heal ourselves instead of doing the research for ourselves, thinking outside the box. When I look at all these diseases and shit, COVID, disease X, whatever you want to call it, man. They're the ones. See, I'm the type of person when the government say there's a new disease coming out, I'll listen to them because they're the ones that's creating this shit. They're the ones that's hiring all these mad scientists who aren't human that's putting these strands out here.
Right.
You see what I'm
Okay.
saying?
That makes sense
So,
there. I never thought
so,
about it on that issue.
oh yeah, it's deeper than that, man. It's
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That makes sense.
it's way deeper. And I'm not coming, I'm not trying to sound like
No,
smarter
man,
than
you big.
anyone.
No, no,
It's
no. You
it's
being
it's it's
yourself. You
it's
bringing knowledge.
it's it's it's
Bring your
it's it's,
knowledge.
it's, it's shit, man. See, the thing is, they really want to control us through, technology. You know what I'm saying? See,
Mm,
Trump had to win the election for a sole purpose because he has an agenda to fill. That's why him and Elon Musk are so close because they
mm,
both they both got a agenda that they want to fill. What's that agenda? The
mm,
agenda is to bombard us with their technology.
Hmm.
See, that's where we're
mm.
going. That's the direction we're really going in. See, this ain't just. See, a lot of people think when we say World War III, some of us think, oh, is bombs gonna be coming? Nah, man, nah. It's deeper than that, bro. Shit, way deeper than that. This ain't even got nothing to do with no nuclear war, bro. This is about us, the
And the
humans
machines.
versus them.
Then machines. Terminator, huh?
Down to
Yeah,
that, too. But
yeah,
the war's going
yeah,
to be the better end of it. But
yeah.
yeah, let's get down to
See,
that.
we gotta see the people in power. They're archons, you know. And when I say archons, I ain't talking about no goddamn green people. We're talking about people who aren't human. Like this shit is on a spiritual level.
Hmm.
But a lot of us, we get caught into this alien shit, and we thinking, nah, man, these people are coming from up under. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about people who aren't human. They got these underground fortresses and shit, making
Mm,
plans,
mm.
making plans underground. It ain't coming from above. It's under.
Yeah. The ones you
You know what
don't
I'm
see.
saying? See, like to see that's
And they've been doing
like when
that
I
for
look at the president.
years.
Yeah, absolutely. But I look at the presidents though. See, we know they're puppets, of course. But
Hmm.
when you
They come
see
up
Trump, right? Okay, let me say this real quick. See, they got to keep us. Here's what I see, right? This is what I see. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll stand for correction. But here's what I see, bro. Okay, so you got Trump, right? Trump is in office. Uh, they got us. going to war with each other with these illegals and immigrants, and it's all about division. See, the more they keep us divided, the more they can work behind the shadows, implement their plan. But they got to keep us all divided first, and that's where control comes in. Let me cook for a minute. So control, right? So everybody's what? When I look at money, right? A lot of people say, well, all these people care about is money. You know, it's money, it's money, it's money, it's money. No, it ain't about no money, because money is a fiat tool that the powers that be uses to control us, to make us think that we
Control.
need money, to exist. And this shit ain't about no
Yeah.
money, because our ancestors never needed no money. So it ain't about the money, it's about control. They
True.
print money out of thin air. You know, they print money out of thin air,
Yeah.
but you can't print control.
Right. Well, see, they need control, because that's how they are able to try to live off our energy. If they don't have us control to get our
And
people
see,
to.
how do they keep us controlled though? Let's see, how do they keep us controlled? Well, simple. Let's say, for example, right? They keep us controlled with TV, with media. You know, like I see guys, like
Right.
I give you an example. I seen a bunch of brothers the other day. They arguing over who scored the most fucking points in basketball.
Okay,
Like, bro, I
okay,
can't, man. Me and my
okay.
wife was watching this video, and these dudes are literally arguing over. I mean, these dudes about to pop a vein. They arguing and getting ready to bust a vein over what basketball player scores the most points. But see, that's another way to keep us under control.
Now we all had those days,
Mm.
right? Long
Yeah,
time.
we did. I'm not saying that I wasn't involved in it, but I'm glad though. But when I look back on those days,
Uh-huh.
I can literally say to myself, like, damn, man, I was really lost. Like, goddamn, man, I didn't know that control was that deep, but it is though. It
All that,
is.
Mm.
all the
But see,
energy.
it's about controlling us on a technological scale. What do I
Right.
mean by technological scale? The TV, the internet, social media. They use these
Mm.
engines to keep us
Mm.
fighting amongst each other. They got, when you watch the news, you see the immigrants taking over. They want us to, they want us to go to war with them, and vice versa. All this shit, man, is about control and division. You know, Republican versus Democrat. This basketball team versus this basketball team. Mom versus pops. Daughter versus mother. So on and so on.
Right.
But they got to
That
keep
was,
us. They got
hey,
to
you know
keep
what?
us.
You just said something, brother, that's meaningful. But go ahead and finish talking.
Check it out though. So let's talk about when see. I read an article right here. Here's the thing. This is why I say it's all about. This is why the reason why I believe I'm trying to go a little bit deep with this stuff, but I'm not trying to be too technical with it. So what I mean is when they say prophecy, that's bullshit. It's not prophecy. It's a written will.
Right. It's their
Everything that's happening is a written will that was carried out
right.
through royal families. So they put all this stuff in these books
Mm-hmm.
to make us believe we're at the bottom of the totem pole, and we're in this predicament we're in because we disobeyed this. When really, no, it's about colonization and manifest destiny.
Right. See, that's why you see those prophecies in those books about what's supposed to happen. Their prophecies are basically the stuff that they're gonna.
That's that goddamn prophecy.
Right.
That ain't for
Yeah,
us.
that's not the creator's prophecy, because the creator. When I look at everything that's happening in this world, as far as how nature's being reconfigured, how the division is happening, how
Mhm.
we got away from eating vegetables, eating off the land, and we eat meat. That's all man-made shit. The
Yeah.
weather,
Yep.
man-made shit. But
Right.
see, when you planning something, right? When you want to rule the masses, you got to go back to the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
How did all this take place? Well, again, these all of these events that's taking place against people, against nature, it's all a written out will that was planned by royal families of power.
Right.
You see
It's
what I'm
their
saying?
They want the great reset so they can regain control because they lose control.
Let me tell you why I believe. I read an article, right? Let me explain something to y'all real quick. I read an article. I read the Forbes magazine. I read Forbes. You know, that's the reason why I read it, because when you read the Forbes magazines and you tie everything into what's happening, it just shows you how these handful of people, they've been controlling everything since day one. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
I read a story, you know, about, you know, Queen Elizabeth's death. Okay. It's, a lot of people think, you know, Queen Elizabeth, it was a whole bunch of Queen Elizabeths before her. Okay. But when I look at her death, right, she only had maybe $2 million in her bank account, right? Now, if I explain that to some people who don't know no better,
That's the old one, right?
yeah, that's the old one who passed not too long ago. But check it out. If you explain this to most people who, I wouldn't say dumb, I don't want to say dumb, I say ignorant, they don't know any better. They would think, a person that don't know no better, they would say, well, damn, you know, that's all Queen Elizabeth had was $2 million in her bank account. Yeah, but see, here's the kicker, right? Most of her money tied up into properties, into land that she controls, that her family controls around the world. You know, we're talking, you know, 95% of her assets is tied up into gold mines, you know, diamond mines, conflict jewelry, you know, money printing facilities. You know, they own all that type of shit. They even own the goddamn trees that they use to print money with.
Dang,
Not only
I
that,
didn't know that.
they own the diamond mines that they enslaving them Africans to make over there in the Congo. So when you look at all this power they got, do you really think they care about some money? No, they don't care about no money.
No, they care about ownership of the land and assets.
They care about the ownership of the land and the assets, and most importantly, controlling the masses. See, the only way you're gonna rule the masses, you gotta mentally control them, and then you gotta spiritually control them. But when you talk about power, bro, see all these people that we see on TV. See, I don't think the Diddy. That's why I don't think the Diddy thing is a distraction. If you look at the Diddy shit, you need to learn something from that. What do you learn from the Diddy shit? When I saw what happened to Diddy, all these celebrities, it just lets me know that they ain't got no power, bro.
You don't
Now
think
you really want? They
it
ain't got
does?
no power.
It does seem kind of convenient that they busted those guys at the time they busted them.
You know why they bust them guys, man? Because the minute you sign a deal with the devil, right? And I'm talking about
He'll
the
do
people
what
in
the
power.
fuck he want to
The
do.
minute you sign a deal with the devil, right? The minute you decide to start thinking that you're gonna do what you want to do, that's when they're gonna start fucking with you.
Yeah, they do that too. Facts.
So when I look at this Diddy shit, right, it ain't a distraction. If people want to be famous, if you woke, right, if you want to be famous, you can learn like, well, damn, man, maybe that's not the industry I want to get into, because those people in power, they're gonna show you who in control and who running shit. Every celebrity that we seen rise and fall, and sometimes they'll take you out. They can take you out, even if it may not even have nothing to do with you doing what you want to do. Sometimes they'll take your ass out and just to make more money off you and use you as a guinea pig.
Yeah,
Sacrifices.
yeah.
Sacrifices.
Then
See,
clone.
sacrifices, when it comes to the minute you make a deal with the devil and he give you all them trinkets and shit, sometimes he may not take you out just because you don't want to do, what you're told. Sometimes they use you as a sacrifice because it's all about soul harvesting, man. Shit ain't about no fucking money. It's about soul harvesting.
Yeah, because that's how they try to live off the energy, by soul harvesting.
It's just a soul harvesting, bro. This ain't got to do with it, man. People talking about, oh man, it's money. See, I hear people talk about celebrities and politics, man. They don't know what the hell they talking about, bro. They need to be talking on the side of their ass, man. This shit is bigger than money. It's always been bigger than money. First of all, when I look at the money system, all that shit came from Egypt anyway. That shit been happening. That
Yeah,
shit been happening, bro. Gold, the dollar. Somebody see the pyramid on the dollar, bro.
true. Well, see, we always had gold and diamonds, but we didn't mess with money. Money was a black
No, we
market.
didn't mess with the money. We we own. See, the thing is, that's why I say colonization came
Mm-hmm.
in. Our
Right.
ancestors got food.
Mm-hmm.
We got food. We got food. We got fooled by the oppressor, and the oppressor made us believe that the reason why we had to buy. Because when I think about let's think about this for a second, right? When I look at, they try to say we came here over here on slave ships, which that's
That's
another
bull.
lie,
Right.
another huge lie. Uh, when I look, because I look at a lot of tribal channels on YouTube. When I look at the way, and I have nothing against African people, I know some African people, I'm cool with them. But when I look at the way they living, and I line it up with them building the pyramids around the world, I just don't see it, bro. I don't fucking see it.
No. I know
Yeah.
something. I used to think that whole slave story was to make it
Yes.
think that we came from
Excuse me.
Africa. But the more I
No,
learned, I
I,
realized
I,
that whole slave story is to hide the people who came against us, and it was actually the black Moors that came against us that actually enslaved us, and they actually had white slaves too. And it cost
yeah, it
us.
was white slaves. It was black slaves. But
But
here's
then
the
it
thing,
started.
right? When I look at over here in America, though, when you look at America, um, we were more colonized than anything.
Well, yeah,
You know,
fact.
we were more colonized than anything.
Once we lost the war against the Moors, right, and then they started giving our land away to their white fucking subjects, and shit, and making them, lords over the land so they could pass on the laws they were told to pass on and stuff through the Moors. It was all about control. It just set up a whole control system and it sprang up from there.
Well, see, the Moors, the Moorish people, um, they're not really our ancestors either. They're working with the oppressor as well. Uh,
Right. Facts.
but when you look at the story of like,
They're related to them.
yeah, when you look at the story, like, motherfuckers like Marcus Garvey, you know,
Hmm.
because they tried to put him in a category with us, but Marcus Garvey was a Jesuit. You know, he was a Moorish too, but he was also a Jesuit. He was
Right.
working with he was working with the powers that be. He sold out his own people as well. Uh,
Hmm.
but the story about us being African, I don't believe that one bit. I think our ancestors always been here, and when our ancestors were here, we wasn't really caught up into the money system and eating meat and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We were vegans, always have been. We didn't get caught up into the eating meats and things of that nature until actually man started thinking that he can overthrow nature.
True. That
You know what I'm
happened.
saying? So
But
when man overthrew, because he wasn't even hunting no animals, he wasn't doing that shit.
no, I wasn't doing
You
that
know what I'm
shit.
saying?
See, we were talking this a little while ago. The real pyramids are step pyramids, and those in America, those are the ones we built. But those pyramids over in that place they
So
call Africa, those are not. We didn't design those things. Those are
no, we
people.
didn't design those pyramids. But
Those
our
ones.
ancestors, the ancestors that built those pyramids, we were technological. We're technological people. All this technology you see today, they had that shit thousands and thousands of years ago.
Hmm.
Problem is, um, when our ancestors when our ancestors allowed the oppressor to colonize them, the oppressor took over the technology and they started using it for the greater evil.
Well, see, the government has a lot of our technologies, but they
Oh
never
yeah,
let it out because they work off of free energy. All our technology works off free energy.
yeah,
That.
yeah. Well, see, that's where that's that. See, and that's another thing. When you speak of free energy, when you think of free energy, I think of like Nikola Tesla.
Hmm. Hmm.
And how
What
he,
about Elon Musk?
how they killed him. How they killed him. Yeah, Elon Musk. Elon Musk. When I look at guys like him, he ain't he ain't you know that dude right there, man. I know he damn well he ain't human. I think he's an archon too. But
Yeah,
uh
he ain't shit human about him, bro.
but Nikola Tesla, shout out to Nikola Tesla because he was about free energy. And
Yeah, he
see,
was.
that's another thing too. Even these oppressors, or you call white people, they have worked against their own people. that were righteous. You know, so I look at righteousness. I don't look at color. I look at the spirit from within. Like I look at your deeds and your actions. Um, you know, we had guys that didn't look like us. They were righteous as well, and they were all about helping out the people. But like I say, when the powers that be kill some of these people off, they got their hands on a lot of this technology, and they just totally flipped it, man. Just flipped the script. You know, because we're really not supposed to be paying for energy. We ain't supposed to be paying for water.
For none of this shit, really, to be honest.
And you know, they had, and back then they had like when you see these big ass fortresses all across the world, castles, shit like that. Those castles were ran off the energy, you know, of water.
True. See, that's the fact because right,
Yeah.
like energy is actually in the ground,
Yeah, absolutely.
and I seen a
Absolutely.
video that I think in India they was getting
You
electricity
want the fan on?
from the trees.
Put that fan on. Yeah, so see when you look at these castles and all these big ass fortresses all across the world, they ran off of the vibrations of water and sound, you know, music. Wasn't no fucking,
That's knowledgeable there.
you know, oh yeah, you can look this shit up, bro. All this shit, you can look all this stuff up, man. Let me tell you something. People think, because you know, that's another thing too, man. I'm on that flat earth shit too, bro.
Well, there's one more thing about me time real quick because
Yeah, go ahead.
about those the buildings. They were strategically put in that specific area to line up with certain galaxies to get
Absolutely.
from the sky as well, not from
Absolutely.
space, but from
Absolutely. Yeah, when you say the sky like the North Pole.
right. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, they were to line up with the sky and with the land. But nowadays you don't see that though. You don't see that kind of tech. That technology still exists, but you don't see it because you know wicked men they got their hands on it and they turned it into a monopoly.
Well, a lot of
You
those
know?
buildings they took in the churches.
Yeah, they took them in churches and then you know, man monopolized it. A lot of that shit too. You know.
Hey, News, ask your brother about the bells. What happened to all the bells?
What
Oh,
you said?
yeah,
Who?
bills.
You said bells?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. BELL.
When you
Go
say
ahead.
I mean, elaborate a little bit more.
Go ahead, News. Break it down.
You don't want to brought it up. You didn't want to talk to me about it, Matt, before I fucking peeped it.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
bring
yeah,
it
yeah.
up.
What about the bills? What's going on with the bills? Educators.
Yeah. Well, you why you don't have no bells no more? I just want to know I just want to know if you had did any research on it.
No, I
I
mean,
just
hey, I don't know everything. So
no,
you
I
tell us.
understand that, young man. Yeah,
You
man.
told me
Well,
why.
you know.
I want you. You go ahead and you got the table. You told me why.
No, man, you go ahead and talk about it, man, because you more deep with it than me. I bring stuff to your attention.
Why don't you just know that the bills obviously freaking aggravate them? They can't take the noise. The
It's- it-
reptilians
it- it- So they
can't.
they
Uh,
buried bells throughout the whole planet.
The church
so
bill.
what? So what's about? Yeah, I mean, educators, because I don't, you know, like I said, I don't know
You
everything.
know
You know
that
what I'm
you
saying?
remember? Can you remember when you was a shorty? You always heard hey,
Yeah, I heard the
heard the
church
bells
bells when I
ring,
was young.
bells
Yeah, I
ringing.
heard the, I
Right,
heard the, I
right.
heard the.
You don't hear them no more
Yeah.
They took
So
them
why we don't
down.
hear no more?
because they done took them and buried them all
Why did they bury them all?
because their frequency.
Frequency to do what though?
Hmm.
The
That's all I said.
reptilians couldn't take the frequency.
The frequency. I mean, what I'm saying, what was the frequency of from the bells used for
Well,
though? To do what?
I don't know, but whatever it was, the frequency of the bills was the frequency that was messing up the reptilians. So they got rid of them.
So so they supposed to bury. I was watching a documentary not too long ago, and it had never came across my mind. But then, watching the documentary mentioned about all the bells. What happened to all the bells? So that
Mhm.
made me watch it. So they done took all the bells and buried the bells because of frequency Matter of fact, they also said that the ringing of the bells would heal. A lot of people would go to the churches and they ring the bells because the frequency of the bells would heal them. But it also said that because of a certain frequency, that those type of things could not handle the frequency. Now I can send you the because I saved it.
Oh
And
yeah, send it to me. I definitely.
I wanted because I wanted to do more research on it. I just haven't done it yet. It's
Well,
so much
if you got
information.
any information, send it. I'll definitely check it
Yeah,
out. I mean,
it's
I'm
because
always open.
didn't I send it to you news?
Probably, but here I'm gonna say, here I got you. I'll hook you up real
Yeah,
quick.
I sent it to news, and I because I wanted his opinion on it.
But
So
I do know like I do know that like the waters that was flowing through a lot of those fortresses and stuff,
Mhm.
that was healing people for sure.
Yeah,
Also, our ancestors that um solely lived off the land and a lot of those forests and jungle settings that have waterfalls, that water um healed a lot of our ancestors when we were sick too.
oh
So
yeah,
oh yeah, oh hell yeah, bro. Yeah, our ancestors, man, we were pretty smart people, you know. That's why I know everything that the technology that man has today was stolen from our ancestors. Now, as far as those bells that you mentioned, that's something I have to look into because I didn't know that. You know, I didn't know
Because
that.
I didn't know that either until I ran across it, and like certain information and stuff, I send it to news and ask him what his opinion on it.
So let me ask y'all this real quick.
Yeah,
So
yes, sir.
we got, we got Mr. Agent Orange in office. You know, what you think, man? You know,
Him,
what you guys think was what you think about this next 4 years under Mr. Agent Orange? Because I know what's gonna happen. I see it playing out. But I want, to get your guys' opinion on that. What do you
man,
think, Mr.
my opinion and my thought, I don't trust none of them motherfuckers, so I can't even give you a goddamn thought or opinion on it. I
Well,
don't
that's
even know where
fair.
to begin with them. I'm
That's
just gonna keep it
that's
real
fair.
with you.
That's fair because they're all two wings of the same bird anyway.
Yeah, they
You
too.
know.
They like
Yeah,
lawyers, judges, and prosecutors. In your face, they make you seem like they fighting against each other, but behind closed doors, the motherfuckers eating steak, shrimps, and everything else,
Oh
and
yeah, they
laughing and having a
barbecue.
good goddamn time.
The goddamn judges, the lawyers, the president, they all be
Yeah,
barbecuing. Yeah. So
yeah. So
that's the twist.
I can't even speak on them, bro, because
See,
they
that's
fake.
that's the twist because they work with each other, but they also fight against it at the same time as part of their
Yeah, but
curse.
that's
But
well,
here's
see,
just like when you go to court.
they
Ain't no
make us
different.
think. See, they make the masses think. They make us think that they're fighting against each other, but they're really
Man,
see.
all the
Because I'm
same
gonna tell you
goddamn
something. They
motherfucker.
all work when every president gets selected. I notice they always go and they go kiss that damn wall.
yeah, they do that. Well,
Oh
here's
yeah,
here's what I'll say, right?
yeah.
What let
Some
me
of them kiss
explain.
that. They go to that wall. They go to that
See,
Yeah,
goddamn
because
pyramid.
when I look at see, we have to look at who really in control of all this shit. It's them small hat motherfuckers, man.
well,
It's them.
let me explain real quick, right? Because what's really happening is that it's gone past the faces that we're seeing on TV. Trump represents the tall whites and the Palladian race, and then Biden and that other side represents the reptilian race. What's been going on is that they're fighting for control because when they make things go down or they try to get their plans or their fake prophecies, right? What they want, one side wants to be in control because it benefits that side more for them to be in control. So because they obviously lost and it's gone to the other side, not only reason we even have a little bit more time is because he's going to make it better for the fair skinned people. You know what I'm saying, right? Because he wants to save America for the fair skinned people, of course, but put them underneath the same system under his control for
Well,
business. So
yeah, I have to. Yeah, I agree with you to a certain extent, but
At least
when I look at who's in control of everything, I'm not looking at like green people with reptilian type shit. I think it's a lot deeper than that. Like this shit is on a much more deeper scale. Like we talking about people, man. We talking about witches. We talking about fucking
Warlocks.
warlocks, archons. You talk about
well,
dark. We
you
talking
mean
about Gotham. We talk that dark Gotham energy.
well the custodians are at the top of the food chain as far as their side goes. They the ones calling shot at the top, so that's where it leads to. If we go that deep, but
Yeah, well,
wait,
I mean,
the,
um,
the custodians get what they want because they use both sides against us anyway.
well, when you say custodians, what do you mean custodians?
Custodians is the stuff that they show you on Predator, except it's a mix between both breeds.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, family. Like, I don't look at it as like a monster type thing. You know what I mean? Like, you got to take some of the spookism out of this shit, and let's just go with like
Demons.
let's just go with see because when you see the people in power, right? I do know that there are some dark forces
Right.
that's
Well,
controlling these puppets.
we know that in the flesh, and they can look like whatever they want to look like.
Yeah, they can look like whatever they want to look like. But see, when I talk about the reason why I say like small hats meaning Jews, like when you look at the Quaker Oats box, right? Them Quaker motherfuckers,
the Kazabians and shit.
they control a lot of this shit that's going on too, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I look at these presidents and stuff, like when I look at Trump, because I'm gonna tell you something a lot of people didn't know, right? Trump, first of all, I know they kick it with each other. I know they all in cahoots with each other because Trump was endorsing Kamala Harris to be the Attorney General when she was the Attorney General of California.
That's true. They're all related.
Trump was funding her, so I know these people don't hate each other, but they want the masses to believe that they hate each other again to keep us all mentally and spiritually controlled. And I mean, I'm talking about so much control to the point where you got Democratic supporters and Republican supporters arguing with each other too, to the point where they're damn near ready to kill each other. But that's what they want, though.
Well, they want a one world leader. That's what they really trying to get.
Yeah, and you know who you think that one world leader gonna be?
Elon Musk.
First, I thought it was Obama, but now it looks like it's more like Elon Musk.
It is Elon Musk. It is Elon Musk.
Here's what I think, though, too.
Well, thank you, my brother.
Well, hold on now. Here's what I think. I think Elon Musk is going to usher somebody else in.
Because Elon Musk, he's already ahead of the Pentagon when it comes to creating AI and artificial intelligence and weapons. He's already 10 steps ahead of them.
Yeah, well, he's a reptilian. I understand that. He's
the guy that's really going to control the whole motherfucking narrative.
They already know. They said that.
Yeah, he's been.
He is though. Look at the weapons he got. The weapons, the AI artificial weapons that Elon is creating. He's already 10 steps ahead of the Department of Defense.
That's where I'm going with it.
Hold on. First of all, you need to ask, well, where did he come up with this technology and where did he get it from? Because he's not that goddamn smart.
We know he got it. We know he got it from somebody. We went over that part earlier. We know that he stole the technology from somebody. But the thing is though, right now we gotta look at reality. He's the one controlling it now.
He's the one controlling it. He's the face front. Bill Gates took a step back. He's still a face front, but Elon Musk is the new face front. And he's pushing that AI shit. He already looks like a fucking robot.
Yeah, you gotta think about it because he already coming in with this Neuralink technology.
Well, here's the thing, y'all. Here's the thing, right? and this is line up because you think about the Neuralink technology and all the stuff that's going on with Elon Musk, right? I believe that he's going to usher in the AI robot as to be the president, as the one world leader.
Well, it's already. See, the thing is, it's already happening though.
He's the AI robot, nigga.
He's the
Look at
AI
that
robot,
nigga.
brother.
Look at him.
Eli is already. That's why I just say he's 10
Transfusion.
steps. Think about it. You're talking about a man that's 10 steps ahead of the Department of Defense.
Hold on. So you think Elon Musk is a robot instead of reptilian?
Man, he is. All you
Yeah,
gotta do is look at that
hell
motherfucker,
yeah,
man. That nigga act like a
hell yeah.
robot.
See, you looking
He
at
act like he,
you looking at reptilians, bro. This shit ain't just about reptilians, my
Now,
man.
looking at all the pieces, but he always looked like.
bro. He already said he done already took some type of transfusion shit.
Did he
Yep.
say that?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, so he's a
Bro,
robot.
look at Neuralink. He already done found a way to cheat death. Let me tell you something. Elon Musk is using the same technology that the Egyptians used back in the Egyptian days. The pharaohs, all them same people was using that same Neuralink technology. You can look this shit up and tie
Yeah.
all the pieces together,
They
bro.
were.
Hey, what did the
Facts.
scripture say about that motherfucker? He'll be charming. And what else?
Well, the thing if he's a robot, then that kind of
Listen, man. Listen, listen, bro. I'm trying to go somewhere with you, new. It say the nigga gonna be charming. He will have no desire for woman and something else, and he'll be a slick talker. That nigga Elon Musk fit the whole goddamn scripture.
See, another thing about Elon Musk too, you got to keep in mind,
I
Elon
heard
Musk,
him talk.
Elon Musk was a nerd in school. See,
Right, but here's the thing.
most
I heard him talk, and he's not a slick talker. I'm trying to tell you
Shit.
that Antichrist is going to be the.
he's a slick talker. He's a slick talker
Elon Musk is a
over a lot
slick
of
talker,
people.
bro.
Elon's a slick talker because a lot of people who ain't woke, they think that.
There you go. Thank you.
See, a lot
Thank
of people, right? That's not woke, that don't know no better. You know, they tied up into the news. They tied up into what's going on social media. Because you know, Elon Musk, he got all that too. Can't
Yeah,
forget that
He's
either.
charming.
when I
He's
watch
Can't
him,
charming.
forget.
I haven't seen that album because when I watch him in his seminars and he talks
Well, see,
about.
the reason why you don't know, the reason why he's not talking slick to you because you're woke. But you got to think about all the other people who aren't woke.
Motherfuckers
Well,
who
no,
ain't woke.
it's not even that. It's the fact that
Yeah, it is.
no, hit
Yes,
me
it
out.
is.
Just
Yes, it is.
hit me out, y'all. He'll talk about the robots, right? And they don't ask them. This is a topic to 1,000 folks like India and other countries, and this big get-togethers he has. And they'll ask him about these robots, and they'll ask him if he thinks it's a good idea for people. And he say no, he don't. He said, "Oh, he'll be like an alien invasion that he thinks."
Man, that's a
But
deceit.
Bro, that's bro. He's He's speaking of
Hold on.
He's speaking. He speak. Let me say this right quick, family. He's speaking 4 tongues, bro. He's talking over a lot of people's
I'm
head,
telling
man.
you. Show this,
He
cause
ain't no.
how he
First
gonna
of
be
all, man,
against
ain't no
robots
aliens.
and he
he's
creating
talking straight
robots?
up though.
Elon Musk. How could think about what this dude said? First of all, he using reverse psychology. He's saying that the technology is not going to be a good idea for people, but yet this motherfucker is the founder of Neuralink, which is
Right,
designed to
he
help
is
people cheat death.
right, and he's also doing this.
AI human trans, whatever you want to call it, where they make a human into a robot.
He is, but from what I'm saying is when I see him
Man,
speak to
that's
people,
your antichrist there, bro. I told you that
Yep, he is the
not too long
Antichrist. He
ago.
really is.
I told you that not
He
too
really
long
is.
ago, about
Hey
a
man,
week or
hey,
two.
let me ask you a
No,
question. What person have you ever seen on the face of this earth that's 10 to 20 steps ahead of the Department of Defense? Do you know
they
how
did.
powerful you got to be, man, to be 10 steps ahead of the
They
Department
did.
of
Hey,
Defense?
yeah,
what did I
yeah.
say to you about a week or two ago? I said, well, first of all, where did this nigga come from, and where did he come up with all this goddamn money?
Think about that, man. Let's think about that. Just think about that this question for a minute. What person do you know back in the past, a powerful person, a billionaire that's 10 or 20 steps ahead of the Department of Defense, man? No average Joe Blow don't get that spot, bro.
Now I give you all
How you
that.
think that? And then tell on how you think that nigga gonna step on the scene through military presence?
Well,
He's 10 steps ahead of the militaries, and not just our military. We're talking about China's military,
Worldwide.
all militaries.
That's the Antichrist.
You got, you
And he
got, you got people. You. Let me tell you something. The fucking United Nations, bro, is scared of this dude.
they scared of him.
Now you talking about the United Nations, bro. That's like one of the most powerful groups in the world. They're scared of Elon Musk because they realize the technology he got. First of all, that Neuralink, you can't overlook that Neuralink, bro. The Neuralink is
then you need to
already
act.
not only the Neuralink is allow people to cheat death, but it's also connected to CERN.
I didn't know that.
Look this shit up. It's
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me
connected to
ask you.
CERN.
So let me ask you this here: where did he get this technology from? And who
From the
gave?
phone.
And
He got it.
how did he put?
Well, see, he got it. He got it. I'm gonna tell you what I think. I think Elon Musk got that technology from because you got to keep in mind too. You got good ancestors. You got evil ancestors.
Mm-hmm.
They
The
have
thing,
a select. They have see these people of power. They got their ancestors too. Now, if you look up Neuralink technology, like back in the Egypt days, the Egyptian days with the pharaohs and shit, that ties in to what Elon Musk is doing. See, Elon Musk ain't just thinking this shit out thin air. He's tapping into that. He's tapping into that hierarchy, evil energy, that
well, see,
spiritual energy.
that's the
See,
thing.
He
'cause-
ain't already been
Anytime,
transformed. So yeah, ain't no
yeah,
problem with him getting it.
anytime I research any of these guys, I'll say these outside nations that have started making so-called technology, all they doing is getting it from really getting it from the fallen ones, or telling them how to make it or telling them how to do
Okay,
it.
that's
yeah,
good.
that's
Then they
true. That's
probably
true. But see, you got to think about it though. The fallen ones, they got certain people that they pick to fulfill their agenda. See, it's not
that's
just
right.
anybody. It's not just anybody that's fulfilling their agenda. This is where Elon Musk comes in. At see, Elon Musk is a guy. Again, when you look at a guy that's 10 steps ahead, not just the Department of Defense, but he's already 10 steps ahead of the game in worldwide technology.
That motherfucker, the Antichrist, bro.
Name me somebody else, bro, because it ain't Bill Gates.
And
It
then
ain't
he just
him.
stepped on the scene. He just stepped on the scene so powerful. And
Look,
he
think
like
about it. This dude
he
already.
like
Everybody
when he
talking about
talk,
Mark
everybody
Zuckerberg.
listen.
Everybody talking about Mark Zuckerberg. This dude Elon already got 60% of social media already.
Mark Zuckerberg was supposed to be somebody they was gonna put in place, but that
Mark
changed.
Zuckerberg, let me tell you something. Mark Zuckerberg, first of all,
He's a
he
clown.
stole his idea. He stole his idea from a bunch of college kids. Because that Facebook was never his in the beginning. So
Uh,
he stole a lot of ideas from college kids who are, in the process, because Facebook was all about college kids. It was about connecting, with businessmen and family and shit like that. But the CIA, uh, I think he's a clone anyway, though. Mark Zuckerberg. We
He
don't
is a
even
clown,
go
man. That
there.
number a
But
clown.
he, you
most of
know, he he. He was the face of social media at once upon a time, but now you got Elon though. Elon got TikTok, he got Twitter. You know what I'm saying? These are engines that's blowing. And then I ain't talking about buying half of fucking YouTube.
now ain't they about to take TikTok down? At least that's what
They,
they.
they that's what they say, but it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen.
No,
See, because Elon, he trying to take that over. Once Elon take it over, it's gonna fulfill his agenda and the agenda of the people that's in power with him. So yeah, they
yeah,
got people
because
thinking they gonna take TikTok down, but that's not gonna happen, bro. They ain't gonna let that happen.
that's
Too much
and that's
too
how
much
they
control.
And that's those are the
Hold on. Let me ask you. So, what do you think's gonna happen with the whole Diddy
hold on, man.
situation? Do you think the Diddy situation is just a play being planned out, or you think that's a real life thing going on?
Hold on. You repeat that again?
What do you think is going on with the whole Diddy situation?
Man,
All
motherfucker
this,
give a fuck
hold on,
about Diddy
all this.
situation. Fuck
Hold
Diddy.
on, man. Hold
No,
on, man.
hold on. Let me ask the question because he's going somewhere. Yeah, that's a good question. You asking what do I think about the whole Diddy situation?
Yeah, do you think it's just a play? They're just doing a play, or you think this is a real life situation for Diddy and his boys? And his,
Yeah. That situation with Diddy, it's a real life situation. It's a real life situation. See, here's the problem with Diddy, right? See, here's the problem when you decide to make a deal with these elite societies. First of all, when you move domestically and you too motherfucking loud, they gonna get rid of you anyway. But they had to make an
Look at what
example. They had to make an example out of Diddy. They had to make it just like they're gonna make an example out of all these other black celebrities that so called got the money because it really ain't their money. It's the elite's money.
yeah, they got a
that's
black
right.
mark.
You know what I'm saying? You just see they see the elites, they use these black celebrities to pretty much brainwash mostly our people and people outside of us, but mostly our people because most of our people, what do we want to be? We want to be celebrities. Most of us want to be actors. We want to be football players, basketball players, all that type of shit. Involving certain politics. That's why they was pushing this narrative of Kamala being black when we know damn well she ain't black. But see, they use that narrative to control our people. But to answer your question, they're just making an example out of guys like Diddy. That's why I was always saying Jay-Z is next, and you see what happened. Now they got him. So
Yeah, he
all this stuff is playing out. See, all this stuff has to play out because the system has to crumble. It has to.
when
So
it
when
comes
people
to
say this is a distraction, no, man, you're wrong. It's not. This is playing out. All of this is the beginning of the end of this beast Babylonian system. It has to happen.
but them drones and all that and fake ass spaceships was a distraction
Oh,
though.
let me tell you something. First of all, let me see. The media got a way of talking over people's heads who ain't awoke and don't know no better. First of all, how the fuck is a drone gonna fly over a military base, but the military don't know what the fuck this object is? Like, come on, man. Are we really gonna go there with this shit, man? Like, we really gonna do this right now, man? Like, are we really? You got people really believing that some fucking alien came billions of light years to fly over American base and say, "Hey, look at me, I'm here," and then the military can't identify this object, but you can identify foreign planes that come in from other countries. You shoot them motherfuckers down. If either one of us take a drone, right? If either one of us take a drone of our own and fly it over a military base, they can identify it within seconds. But you telling me you can't identify these strange looking objects that's coming millions and millions of years from another fucking galaxy, and you got people really believing this shit? Like, see, this is how I know, man. A lot of people are dumbed down. You dumbed down if you believe that. You ain't nothing flying over no military base. You ain't flying nothing beyond military lines, and they ain't gonna identify what that object is. It's impossible. Military don't get down like that. You fly anything over their goddamn bases, they gonna identify you and they're gonna shoot that shit down.
Facts. That's what they usually do too.
Come on, man. Come on.
But nobody listening to me no more.
Come
I think I'm
on,
just talking
man.
right.
Just like,
Nah, but
I'm gonna give you another example. Now, this may be elementary. Now, when those a lot of them cats out there took over that White House, a lot of people bought into that shit. Now, let me ask you this. First of all, ain't nobody just gonna run up in the motherfucking White House freely. They allow this shit to happen to see if we're gonna catch on to what they're really trying to do.
True.
Think about it. You ain't getting past no president without 100 motherfucking Secret Service guys being on your head.
It was a play.
But
You
all of a
think
sudden, these guys get broke into the White House and took over the White House. Man, stop. Stop
Yeah,
it.
it was a play. That was
Stop,
all
bro.
bullshit. Do you think
Stop
that
it.
lady really got shot though? The lady they tried to
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Let me and you go and try to pull. First of all, you ain't even getting in the White House without being met by Secret Service agents or military. You ain't you ain't gonna just walk up in the White House willy nilly and just start shooting. Let me tell you something. Any shooting, I'm not gonna say it's fake, but the thing is, they allow this stuff to happen because they want to implement new laws. Remember, the powers that be, they always come up with the illusion for the conclusion. Illusion for the conclusion. They create order out of chaos that they create.
True.
But yeah, you know, when I seen that drone shit, I knew that was garbage. You ain't flying nothing over enemy lines or military lines without the military identifying that object. They're going to identify the object right away.
So let me ask you another question, right? Because this is a question because this is the newest thing that besides Disease X and all this bullshit
Okay.
people are trying to do. Now they had all these car bombers happening all over the world, and then all of a sudden, supposedly out of nowhere, there's been a couple of them. I guess one actually made the news that supposedly tried to happen, and this guy they tracked down with some amazing faction, right? And
Right.
supposedly caught him with the bomb on the train and arrested him and took the bomb. That's what
That's
they said,
bullshit,
right?
man. Come on, man.
But
All right. So here we go. Here we
hold
go.
on, it
Go
gets
ahead, bro. Go ahead.
it gets deeper. Then they turn around and say they got this other guy in custody. At first, they arrested for misdemeanors, but then a couple other things come up with some small things. But they're doing further investigations as if they're going to try to put that bomb on him. So my question is, if that's the case, what happened to the other guy, and how far do you think they're going to go with this? With trying to push their laws into action.
Well, see, here's the thing, right? First of all, they because a lot of people think when Trump get in office, you know, they're not going to implement this thing about taking our guns away, which is bullshit because that's what they want to do. That's the whole agenda. But let me ask you this though. So they're going into
I've
these
been saying that
public,
shit for the longest.
they're going into these public places, right? Okay, let's go. Let's take it way back. First of all, let's go
I've been
way back.
saying that shit for the longest.
Let's go way back to 9/11. Okay, let's go back to 9/11. Okay, you're not going to get no air. First of all, you're not getting no airport with no kind of weapon.
That's true.
You're not getting in no airport. You're not getting no Amtrak. You're not getting in no goddamn. Even when you go into these public train stations, they're frisking you right off the bat. You're not getting into these public places with no weapons. Now, they allow these car bombs to get into these train stations. For what purpose? I can't really say, but I think it's a sinister agenda behind that, which means they might be coming up with some more laws, you know, as far as taking away weapons or things of that nature. But first of all, who is allowing these people to come up in these places with these bombs? You're talking about a bomb. You can't even get these motherfuckers with a knife. With a goddamn pocket knife. If you got a fucking box cutter, they taking that. They taking that. But all of a sudden, you letting the person get in here with a car bomb and you let people just blow up shit? Nah, bro. Nah. When stuff like that happen, it's always an inside job. It's always something from within the inside. Because you
Government
don't
got
just
something
walk
to do
up.
with it.
Let me tell you something. I'm out here in Arizona, right? We got trains out here. Listen, man. They got security every goddamn where. These trains got sensors on them to tell if you got weapons on you. So all of a sudden, you let some bomber just come out of nowhere in a train station and just blow everybody up, and y'all don't know who the hell this cat is. Come on, man. Nobody know who this cat is, but you can identify a nigga. If a nigga go into a goddamn suburbanite area, they pulling us over.
True.
But you got guys coming in train stations that's supposed to be heavily secured by police and security guards, and some of them train stations be having undercover FBI agents in them.
Mm-hmm.
So you getting in this place with a bomb and you blowing everybody up and don't nobody know who the goddamn bomber is. Stop it, bro. Stop. It's just like 9/11, bro. Same shit. All that stuff, man. Everything that happens, man. As far as these events taking place, you best believe our government is tied to it, and they got a sinister agenda behind all this shit. Trust me.
But
Yeah, 'cause they definitely after the Twin Towers they put the Patriot Act in place. They did that off rip.
I mean, listen, you got people really believing that these so-called terrorists, you hijacked the plane. First of all, like I say, you ain't getting on the plane with no knife anyway, because they got detectors with infrared technology that can scan what the fuck you got on you. Bro, I watched First 48. When police want to solve a case, they got technology that can scan through your clothing and tell what kind of goddamn firearm you got.
That's crazy.
Come on, man.
I didn't know
But you
that.
let people get up in these public places and shooting up everybody. No, bro. It's
it's
like I
deeper than
say,
that.
order out of chaos.
They want to bring in martial law.
Yeah, that's how you bring in martial law. You create order out of chaos.
And then your rights, civil rights is gone.
You know, so that's why I say too. If you get some money, try to get out the cities. But you know what though, it would be cool if we all could like build some underground bunkers, because even if, let's just say, if a nuclear war was to pop out, see, here's the thing we got to keep in mind too, right? If a nuclear war was to happen, bro, they're not gonna just hit no one spot. They
I've been
really
trying
not.
to tell. Been
They
trying to
really
tell you
not.
that news.
They just not gonna hit one spot. You know why, man? Here's why. Check it out. You got NORAD. See, NORAD is not just an underground military base, right? That's located in Colorado. They got underground military bases all across the world. And guess what? All these other governments know that.
Yeah, they all
So if
connected.
they really want to send these nuclear bombs out, they got nuclear bombs and vacuum bombs that could travel thousands of feet up on the ground and destroy all these military bases. So really, I don't know. I'm 50-50 with that. I'm kind of 50-50 with that. But I do know that having an underground bunker, if you can get an underground bunker that cannot be detected by military or any other alphabet government agency, you're good. You might be safe. But it's still 50-50 because there's military bases all across this goddamn country. It ain't just one military, 2 or 3 military bases, bro. They all over this motherfucker.
Yeah, be careful where you dig, because you might.
You guys got to be careful where you build this underground tunnel.
Right.
And then you got to build this underground. See, the thing is, can you find a land that isn't owned by anybody? Because most of this land that's out here is owned by the government. They're owned by government, and they're owned by the powers that create the government, that control the government.
There is such a land, but
you go get your own shit.
That's for a whole nother discussion.
Yeah, that's a whole nother discussion. Fam. But I do know, I do believe though, I'm still with that. I do believe that you getting out of the cities is still necessary, because when things take place, because it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
Yeah,
and a lot of people think we. I'm sorry, did somebody say something?
Go ahead, talk, bro. I'm talking to my baby.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And a lot of people think when we talk like that, it's fear mongering, but it's really not fear mongering, man.
What you mean by
that? When you look at the movies, they telling us what they're gonna do to the people that's in city guidelines.
Well, that movie, Leave It All Behind told us already how it's gonna be. So really,
hey, check this out. Hey, check this out, family. I want y'all to watch this movie. Me and my wife watch it. It's not a movie; it's a series. Watch this series called Revolution.
All right.
Watch this series called Revolution, because see, listen,
that's enough.
And they don't have to send nuclear bombs over here. All they gotta do is cut the goddamn power off, bro, and it's the end game.
Oh, that's when people turn on each other and shit.
Bro, let me tell you something.
But a lot of folks took that, you know what stuff, if they do that and cut out the food supply too, they would revert to animalistic ways.
Well, listen, check it out.
Good.
That's one of the things I think that they really want to do. Because they don't have to allow another military to come over here and invade anything. All they gotta do is just shut the grid down, bro.
No,
and if you're in the city and you haven't gotten out, it's game over, bro.
like that.
It's game over.
Facts, that's
Make
part of
sure
it.
you get something to take home with you, okay?
It's game over.
Huh?
You know. But yeah, man, having conversations like this is a must-have. You know,
Yeah, man, because we listening, man. We learning.
we got to talk about this stuff. I mean, it ain't really about getting a whole bunch of numbers, because I think a lot of people that's so-called in the so-called conscious in the so-called conscious thing, they really not doing this shit to wake the people up.
Man.
They're doing it for views and for money and stuff like that. You know,
we bringing it to awareness and
no, I'm not saying y'all is. I'm just saying, like,
I'm just saying, brother. I got you.
Yeah.
I
So
appreciate you coming on, man.
you know, me and Mr. The News, you know, we kind of go back a little bit, you know, kind of like, you know, family, you know, kind of family.
I done talked with you before, ain't it?
No, it's our first time, because I haven't been on this platform in a minute.
Oh, so you first time?
Yeah, I mean, it's my first. I want to say it's my first time coming on.
On it this time?
Huh?
Did you hear what I said?
What'd you say?
Did you hear what I said? I said, what made you hop your ass on it this time?
Because I hopped my ass on because I heard what y'all was talking about and I had to get in on this. I had to get in on this. You know what I'm saying? Now, me and Mr. The News, we didn't always agree. You know, we had our spillouts, but for the most part, you know, we have to disagree with each other with decorum.
Hey,
you know?
News. Hey, that's how we is, News.
Yeah.
We the same way, bro. I don't agree with everything he said. We argue like a motherfucker. But that's
see, right now, but you know what I do believe though? I think all right, man, I could be far-fetched with this. I said this many times, but I kind of believe that this might be kind of the last election, because you know, Trump.
I feel that, man.
I kind of feel that because Trump. See, a lot of people think that Trump. See, I don't believe in no lesser evil or greater evil. Evil is evil. I don't believe in that lesser evil shit. Both of these guys, both of these parties are evil. Okay, so
my honest opinion, right? Trump got 2 years before they whack him.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, right? I think this is the last election, though. It could be. I could be wrong, but I think it is, because they got to speed this shit up. But of course, they're not going to speed it up to the point where a lot of people start catching on quick. But they're going to slowly speed this shit up. You know what I'm saying? They got to speed this shit up.
Not, bro.
You know, they got to speed this shit up.
It's
so, my thing is, all we can do is keep our hand on the swivel and just make sure that we ain't falling for the okie doke. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I watch the news. I watch different shit. But see, I watch the news and I chew the meat and I spit out the bones. You know, I don't take everything. I don't take everything they say for face value, because now that I'm awoke, you know, my wife's awoke. You know, we see the bullshit, man. We see it.
That's good.
We see it, man. Like it's like, it don't matter what they say. We see it. You know, we see the type of stuff that's taking place. You know what I'm saying? We see the stars lining up. You know, we see everything falling right into place. And my thing is, all we can do at the end of the day is be aware. We can try to, you know, wake a few people up here and there. But the thing is, too, you don't want to be too deep to the point where you're pissing people off. You got to keep that in mind, because you got to think. We all have to be. We got to be considerate. We have to keep in mind that there was a time when we were sheep. So you don't want to piss people off. You don't want to be too deep to the point where when you get around people and you try to, you know, share your knowledge and you start, just because a lot of people, they're not going to wake up. Some people not going to wake up at all. You, at the end of the day, you got to slowly let these conscientious conversations come to you. It has to happen. You have to let it happen naturally. Don't force it. Because even when I go around my family, I go around my family because I love my family. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to try to talk their ear off about the holidays and shit because that ain't going to do it but piss them off. But I had to keep in mind,
Right.
I was celebrating Christmas. I was into Thanksgiving and all that bullshit. So I'm not in a position to be judging nobody. If
Yeah,
people
only
want to
talk-
wake up,
Right.
they got to wake up at their own time. Because
right.
I'm at the point right now, man. I'm not forcing nothing on nobody. It's the information is out here for you.
Right. If they
The truth is out here for you. If you want it, you go get it.
Mm-hmm.
You go get it. That's on you. But if you don't, cool. I still love you. No hard feelings, bro. I ain't got no hate or animosity towards nobody. At the end of the day, all we can do is continue to keep feeding our brain with this knowledge and this information as much as possible and then act on it. Don't just feed your brain with it, but act on it. If you can afford to get some land or whatever it is, you'll get it. But I'm not going to force it on nobody because
Right.
everybody's situation is different. Because you got some people who are woke and they want to leave, but they don't have the financial means at the moment.
Uh-huh.
But I'm quite sure they're working on it because though none of us know what everybody else is doing. We don't know that.
So
You know.
another question, right? So actually, I got two more questions, but this is another question, real quick. So
Go ahead, man. I'm asking you questions to the best of my ability, then I'm gonna hop off because I'm gonna kick back and chill. But go ahead, bro. Shoot.
all right. So we got what's the back to? We'll go back to these X first before we do that one. So
Okay.
these X, right?
Yeah.
Now we already know that a lot of people that wasn't woke have woken up at least to that part.
Right.
Doing what they want is obviously not the right thing to do. But now they coming out with this other thing. They got 2 states that has an emergency shutdown or something like that, state emergency going on because of this so-called disease X. Do you think although people seeing that it's not a good idea to do what they want, you think they'll still go ahead and do it anyway?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Check this out, bro. When COVID hit, motherfuckers were still doing what they want to do anyway. A lot of people were shopping, still buying gifts, still, celebrating these holidays, all type of shit. So a lot of people see when COVID hit, a lot of people they thought, first of all, they thought it came from China. That was bullshit. Number one.
That's what they showed
A
us.
lot of people didn't realize that these diseases. Some people do, but most people don't realize that. See, because I believe that these people have mad scientists
Mm-hmm.
that's creating these diseases in underground labs.
Yeah. Truth be told, they made it in America, then they took it over to China,
And they took it over to China, and what they're doing is, I think what they're doing is they create these diseases, right? And they're releasing these diseases to the public, and they're using us as guinea pigs. That's all they're doing. Same with the nanobite technology. They create this stuff. First of all, again, you got to go back. The illusion for the conclusion, order out of chaos. So they did the same thing with the nanobite technology. They created this nanobite technology, and what did they say it came from? China. Oh, China, China, China. No, it's all these people are working together. You got all these governments.
That makes a lot of sense because Elon Musk is here in America, so why would it be coming from China when he's the guy that's behind all of it?
Bro, how is all this stuff coming from China when you got to think about it. All these countries got powerful governments and they're all on the same agenda. Like with the United Nations, they all got one agenda. Remember, Agenda 2035. It's all tying in together. All these agendas.
The key word is agenda.
It's all about agenda. No disease, any disease that because see, again, they create these diseases, right? And then they try to fool us with the religious shit. Well, you know, God is the one. No, it ain't no God, bro. It's you guys, because you guys try to play like you're the creator. You're
That's right.
creating these diseases because remember, you got to think about what guys like Bush said before he passed. You got to think about what Rockefeller said. We got to think about what Bill Gates said. They want to kill off the masses. They want to kill off the masses. So any disease that the CDC, the Center of Disease Control, and anytime they tell you a new disease is coming out, you got to believe them because they're the ones that's behind it. They're behind this shit. Even with this mysterious fog that's taking place in these certain states, and people getting sick off these fogs. If people are getting sick off this fog that that's lingering around these different states and countries, it's because the governments, the powers, they're in control of this stuff. They're making this stuff happen because they want to kill us off. So when I look at Disease X, it's just another man-made disease that they are going to test on us and use us as guinea pigs. That's all, bro. That's all. It's then the medicine that they give us ties right in with the disease.
You think the same amount of folks go get it, or you think there'll be less folks go get it?
Nah, man.
I got one thing to say. Go ahead and say what you're gonna say, bro.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. You got it. Go ahead.
People don't even realize they can go and bring them motherfuckers, bring them in for persecution. Is that the right word? I
What was
can't
that movie we was watching? World War Z.
People come together. They can come and go get them motherfuckers.
Remember that? Oh, sorry, man. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Yeah, remember that movie we was watching, World War Z? Look at whoever. I know we all saw that movie, World War Z, right, with Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Listen, man. Listen, bro. Now, if you look at that movie closely, right? Movies like World War Z, 28 Days Later, even movies like Resident Evil. Where did they all create these diseases at? Where did all these diseases start from? Underground labs.
Right.
In the lab.
Labs.
Will Smith.
Same
Will
with
Smith told you that I Am Legend.
Yeah, they're all labs.
At the beginning of that movie, I Am Legend, he said it was a vaccine that turned them people to where he was trying to find a vaccine to cure them.
Right, but that's
see, like the diseases, right? They tie in also with the poisonous foods that they're giving us and the medicine that they're giving us. All that shit is tied in together.
Yeah, and I think that's what they're trying to do. They're really trying to get this whole apocalypse.
Yeah, they're trying to get all this shit to line up, and it's gonna happen because it's already happening. And when all this stuff lines, see, there's many ways they could kill us, bro. That's why I say the World War III has already begun. It's been started. But any disease that the CDC announces is because they are created. Now, of course, they ain't gonna tell you that, but those of us who know better, we know what's up. We know what y'all doing. If y'all coming out saying that,
they want you to think,
huh?
Don't want you to think it dropped out the sky.
No virus just drops out the sky. All this shit starts in labs.
No, I say that's what they want us to think.
I agree with what you're saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm just piggyback on what you just said. No disease just comes out of thin air, and it ain't coming from our creator either. It's coming from them. And guess what? It's gonna be many more diseases that's gonna pop up. That's why I say, man, get your money, man. Better get you some gas masks. Man, you better get you some filters. Cause shit gonna hit the fan, bro. I already know it. It's just a matter. It's not even a matter of it's a matter of when. And I'm gonna tell you something else too. I definitely believe that they got some shit out here that could turn us into zombies because I've seen a couple of videos out here of people eating on other people.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of that too.
That's the one I believe it.
Yeah, them bath salts and stuff that they was creating, them bath salts and some of these, and that shit just went away. And it went away because they wanted to think that that's not what's happening. But that's really what's happening, bro.
They
That's
have.
what's really happening.
Here's the true story, y'all. Because there's some videos, I don't show the public because for obviously certain reasons. But
Yeah.
on the video, there
Well, I
was this
told
guy.
you shouldn't do that.
Well, there's a video there's a guy who had a high clearance, who was pretty much on his way out. He was talking about how that underground there's a certain security place where they're holding zombies.
Yeah. Hey, brother, listen. He's telling the truth because these underground labs. Not only they got zombies, but they probably got uh um drones, hybrids. Watch that movie. Watch this movie called. Y'all might have seen it. If you old school, a lot of y'all probably have seen it. Watch that movie called The Island of Dr. Monroe.
No, I seen that.
The Island of Dr. Monroe. They've been creating hybrid humans. They've been doing it. You see what I'm saying? The problem is a lot of people that probably saw that, they probably saw that some Halloween on some spookism shit, but
Entertainment.
no,
They look
that's
at
really taking
entertainment.
place. That's really taking place. I believe these underground labs got all kind of horrifying shit, and they probably not gonna release this shit until the
What's the
right
name of
time.
that?
Until
What's the name of that? What's the name of that movie? The Hills Our Eyes Too, or some shit like that.
Yeah. Have y'all seen the video of this guy at a seminar? Not Zachariah Stitching, but the guy that came after him was talking about how him and his team worked for the military and they were supposed to be digging a underground installation, and they bumped into it.
nah,
You didn't see that one?
no, I didn't see it.
He bumped into an underground installation, and I guess they end up busting through, and they end up bumping into a bunch of beings that's underground, and they had a firefight with him. And he said all his soldiers got killed. He was only surviving. He lost 3 of his fingers.
Now you know something, bro. Now that you mention that, that could be some of them goddamn hybrids that they creating out here. Because a lot of people think that shit is fake, but no, bro, you could create a hybrid human being, half man, half monster. They show us this shit through symbolism.
They can create a sex doll.
They got sex dolls. They got all this shit out here, man. But see, the thing is, I think they're not going to release this shit until like it's a timing thing with them.
True.
They want to wait until they probably like when we right in the middle of chaos, and they want to start releasing all this shit. Because I do believe that they got these creatures out here, these hybrid creatures. I did like when I look at the Baphomet symbol. That's a fucking hybrid too.
Well, something people need to keep their eye on too as well, though. The fact that these AI robots, the female ones, can now actually have babies.
Yeah,
I ain't heard
Yeah.
no shit like that.
yeah, bro. Yes, they got female robots that can give birth. Yeah,
That's a big concern.
yeah, that's a huge concern.
How wait a minute, wait a minute. How the fuck how
Nanotech.
is that possible?
Now nanotech, bro. Look. When you get a chance, bro, do a real thorough research on nanotechnology, bro. This shit is deep. That's why That's what I'm telling you, man. That's why Elon Musk, he's trying to get involved in this shit. It's deep, bro. It's a lot
So
deeper.
let me ask you a question. A robot womb is not like a natural womb, a woman's womb.
No, but the nanotechnology, the way the nanotechnology, they set it up to where they can create these human cyborgs to have give birth to children. And it's deep, bro. That's a whole nother subject too, bro.
They take the man.
So they doing that shit now?
Yeah, they've been doing it.
They've
been doing it.
So if the woman able to have if the woman able to have babies, then the man must be able to shoot that thing up in her.
Well, the thing is, they say that it takes the man's, the stuff that comes out.
I'm talking about the robot man.
I know robot man. I don't know about that.
AI man.
Well, what they're doing is, bro, they have sperm banks, like a lot of these sperm banks. For example, um, when a woman gives birth to a baby in the hospital, so on and so on, I don't know what they do, but I've heard that some of these nurses or these doctors, they take sperm cells
Yeah.
out of the woman and they store them in banks. And again, they put them in labs, you know, for for experiments that they're going to implement further on down the line, which is the nanotechnology and human cyborgs. Yeah, this shit, man, you can't make this stuff up. But see, you have to research. See, that's why I say you might have to research it yourself too and look into it because
They take the semen and put
yeah,
it inside the female robot and
yep,
fucking the nanotech does all the rest.
So I wouldn't be
yep.
surprised if the whole goddamn planet robots.
So you can have sex right with a hybrid robot, and you wouldn't even be able to tell that you're having sex with a robot because the technology that they're using is so goddamn deep, bro. Like, damn, you
That's
can't
fucked
even
up.
Yeah, be
yeah,
careful.
but see, because again, they see they want us to die off. They want to they're doing everything in their power to replace us with
Right.
their kind. So they
So
have
you
to
mean
start.
Tim?
No, go ahead. What'd you say?
No,
You fading in and out, brother.
You gotta say it
go ahead
again.
and finish your statement.
Huh?
Go ahead and finish your statement.
No, you go ahead. No, you go ahead, bro. You
Finish
got it.
your statement.
No, what I'm
No,
saying
because
is,
no. I'm trying to get understanding.
no, what I'm saying is, see, what we saying is, um, the only way that they can get to replace us, right, with this nanotechnology and these hybrid robots, they have to, like store certain cells, like certain sperm cells, blood cells, tissue cells. You see what I'm saying? And they store this shit. See, I'm not explaining it fully because I still got to do research on it, but I did a little research on it. I know that they can take like a skin cell or a muscle cell and they can expand those cells throughout. Because some of these bases they got manufacturing facilities. Now, of course, you're not going to see it on the news. They would never show us that, but we know. Some of us know they manufacturing these hybrid cyborgs underground, and they take these these skin cells, they mix them up however they do it, chemistry, whatever the fuck you want to call it. They make a whole bunch of skin. Man, bro, I'll be all day explaining this shit to you, man. They could put like human guts and testicles in these goddamn machines, bro.
No shit.
Yes, yes, bro. They can do that. They can do
So
that.
so so
They can
so
put.
so
You all right over there, brother?
getting that tech, they getting this tech, they getting this technology from somewhere, bro.
Oh yeah, well, of course we
Man
know
ain't
they
that
getting it from
goddamn
somewhere.
man ain't that goddamn smart. Man
Well,
ain't that goddamn
we
smart, bro.
know. We know they
So
getting
it
it
co-
from
it, it,
somewhere.
it comes from the fallen ones. Yeah, it comes from the fallen
Yeah.
ones. That's why our purge got to come.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, they got, like I say, they got many ways to purge us, though. They got so many ways to purge us, though. My thing is, we
I'm talking
definitely
about
should
purge
try.
to get their ass off the land. Shit.
Well, hey, you know what?
Shit.
If that's gonna happen, we gotta be willing to fight. But a
Yeah,
lot of us,
that's what we're gonna have to do is fight.
a lot of us don't want to fight though, man. That's the problem.
No, we'll lay down. We'll just lay down and let them stick their
'Cause
dick up in us.
we too goddamn distracted with the Babylonian system to fight anyway.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah,
Freedom
yeah.
is free, and the more they keep on putting the clinch on people's rights, people gonna start realizing that staying inside this system ain't gonna work out so great for
Well,
them.
that's what they want, though. That's what they want. They want See, here's the thing, right? The powers that be that control this system, they want a civil war. They want a civil war so they can't exercise their power and use a lot of these goddamn deadly toys that they got.
Right. That's why folks just move away.
You know, so either way, we talk about fight, and it's more of us than them. But if you really think about it, the kind of technology they got bombs, man, that can destroy blocks.
Mm-hmm.
And then they got these police. Well, first
No
of all,
shit.
how you gonna go to war? You can't go to war with a motherfucking cop that looked like Ed 209 from RoboCop. But that's the type of shit they got out here. You ain't going to war with that, bro. So you have to leave. You ain't, how the fuck you gonna go to war with a goddamn fucking robot that can run 30 to 24 to 32 miles per hour?
Yeah, they talking about having the robots actually have rights to be police officers on the streets.
You ain't going to war with that, bro. You're not going to war with no
Yeah.
goddamn robot, man. No goddamn robot that can shoot off 1,000 rounds per second. You ain't going. You ain't gonna win against that.
Hey, hey, bro, I be watching motherfucking robot boxing and slapping contests. How the fuck you gonna hurt metal?
You can't. That's what I'm saying. They got robots out here, bro. They got robots, man. They got drones, dude. That got vacuum bombs. They got vacuum bombs. They can drop one bomb, man. That shit can destroy 10 plus blocks.
They dropped the first vacuum bomb on an island and it sucked up the whole island.
It sucked up the whole island. So they want us to go to war. They can't. They waiting. Let me tell you something. The military is they already been donating artificial weapons and military weapons to these goddamn police departments.
Mm-hmm.
So going to war wouldn't help anyway. We'll still lose, even if they say, well, it's more of us than them. It don't matter. What does that matter? What does that matter? Because see, the war is not about. See, this war is not about. This is what they want us to think. They want us to think the war is about this military against their military. No, it's not. It's about the people against their military.
Right.
It's us against them.
Hey, just
So
like in Terminator.
That's why I say they all going to turn. Well, see, that's why I say they're all going to turn on each other, right? So it makes more sense to get out the way, let them turn each other, and then there's less left. There's less left. Now you can fight a guerrilla warfare.
Yeah, because see if they can see because the minute they get us to fight, right? If they get us to fight, that's what they want. We playing right into their hands because they want to annihilate us anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But if we stay out the way and let them kill each other, even though I don't think that's gonna happen, it's not gonna happen because a lot of these people, they patronize their country so much, especially America. Nobody patronizes America more than Americans.
Mm-hmm.
So you got a lot of these Americans, they're gonna lay down, they're gonna get down, lay down for their government anyway. You see it right now. You see it right now. So it's not gonna even be that. It's like you got to stay out the way and focus on protecting your own and surviving. Because you're not going to be able to team up, because you're really not going to be able to team up with too many damn people, because once this shit goes south, it's going to be, like I say, man, watch that movie, watch the series, The Revolution.
Yeah, because
it's going to be people, once shit goes south, you got, see, you even out in some country and rural areas, a lot of people are going to start becoming territorial.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The gangs take over too.
Exactly. That's why they letting people out of prison. But you'll never see it on the news.
I heard about
it. When shit goes south, a lot of stuff gonna get territorial, man. It's gonna be like when you watch these apocalyptic movies and stuff. When you go into certain towns, you're gonna see barriers. You're gonna see other towns being barricaded by other citizens in different towns.
Like Mad Max.
Yeah, Mad Max. What's the other movie? I mean, any one of these end time movies or apocalyptic movies that you watch, you're gonna see. You always see that these towns are barricaded off. If it ain't by the military, it's gonna be by regular civilians. and you're gonna have to give up something, or you to get into some of these areas. So I don't know, man. Like I say, it's you just gotta figure out how to, man. You're gonna have to figure out how to navigate, survive through this shit, man. Because yeah, it's gonna be territorial. You can guarantee that.
That's why it makes sense to make sure you have your circle tight and everything, and have it.
Make sure you have your circle tight, man. Also, it'd be good to learn how to read like certain maps.
Yeah, definitely.
Learn how to read a map, because it ain't gonna be no fucking once they shut down. Because I'm gonna tell you, they may start off with shutting down the grids, which will
Yeah.
make plenty of sense. They got to do that first.
Well, wherever you're at, you need to know every single back trail, every single spot, especially off grid. One thing I like about off grid is that the police and the military has a hard time figuring the off grid road because they're not really on the map.
Well, yeah. Well, see, the thing about the military is the military. See, the higher ups, they're gonna turn their backs on a lot of military soldiers as well.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I said that before to
already
certain
did.
people. I said that before, but some people thought I was crazy. But I'm like, look, man, it's gonna be about the military turning on each other. The military soldiers are not going to get no help from the higher ups.
Mm.
They're not gonna get no help from nobody either. They're gonna be fucked too. A lot of them think that they're gonna be protected. Nah, bro. It's gonna be about the rich and the powerful people that control, the handful of people that control the system, that's gonna cause the system to go out of control. They're gonna protect each other until they can't protect each other anymore.
Right, they're gonna go in hiding for a while.
So, all we can do is, man, just work on like protecting ourselves, man, and keeping that tight circle. And you definitely better definitely better. It's gonna be more about trust than any damn thing.
Yeah, plus natural remedies and herbs too.
Because people are gonna be fighting for that too, though. They're gonna be fighting for natural remedies. They're gonna be fighting for resources. So you gotta have a team that's gonna be able to, because when things get thick out here, you're not gonna be able to eat the way you want to. You're gonna have to ration your food out. You gotta you're gonna have to be able to share amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be able to just eat, willy-nilly like you're at the crib and shit. That shit gonna be over with.
Mm-hmm.
So
How much
crews
time
and
you
stuff.
think we got?
I don't know. I mean, because here's the thing. The reason why I'm not really going by time, and the reason why I think that we need to see, it's going to be more about keeping our eyes open. Because listen, man, the revolution it's not going to be televised. A lot of people not going to see this shit coming. It's not going to happen like that. You're not going to be out here and all of a sudden the news going to pop on. No, it's not going to happen like that, bro. They're going to slowly work this shit in, and they're going to slowly catch a lot of people off guard.
And that's what they're doing now.
That's what they're doing now. You're not going to see it coming. So it's not more of a timing thing. It's all about keeping your eyes open type of thing.
It's
Just
one
work on
thing.
getting away from like major cities and masses as much as possible.
Yeah, it's
Right.
one thing that I learned about them. They have patience.
Well, it's
Oh yeah, they got patience. They get see, because the thing is, because they're the ones that's implementing all this shit, and they're the ones that's putting all this stuff together. So they ain't gonna have nothing but patience. But the majority of the people that's everyday people, they waking up doing the same shit every day. They're not really seeing what's going on. Those are the ones that's gonna suffer the most.
Well, here's the thing too, right? You gotta look at from their picture too. They got patience because they have been through this with us plenty of times, and we always keep winning. As far as the future goes from this point, we always keep winning. Of course, some have to go back to another planet and do this all over again until they actually learn it. But
they know. See, the thing is, they know
like
that
a chess game. It's like a chess game. They're trying
it is a chess game. It's a chess game. But see, the powers that's doing this shit, they know that a lot of people is not going to prepare for this shit. They know that. They know a lot of us ain't paying attention to what's like really going on. Like a lot of people, they just every day about their lives. You know, they so caught up into their materialistic shit. You know, their
Mhm.
PlayStations, their gym shoes. You
Well,
know,
they almost had people with that fake invasion because the whole plan with that fake invasion was to come knock on folks' doors and ask them was they ready to go.
what fake? What you mean fake invasion?
So the fake invasion was that recent drone thing with those
Yeah.
drone those big
Yo,
ass
yo, bro.
drone spaceships. The whole plan behind that was so they could knock on people's door and ask them was they ready to go.
Yeah, but you know what though, bro?
He already
The
knows.
reason why they implemented that fake invasion, because again, remember everything that these motherfuckers do is a test.
Yeah.
It's a test.
Hmm.
They testing us to see if we really catching on to what they doing. Because you know, those of us who are woke, we know that that was some bullshit. But
Right.
they testing other people who aren't awoke and who they believe in the media. As far as because you know, goddamn well, again, man. First of all, the minute they said that that drone flew over that military base, I knew that was some bullshit right off the bat. That come on, man. Like it's this.
All
This
the military bases too.
oh, bro. Listen, man. Let me tell you something. The invasion that we need, the only invasion that we need to be looking out for is the invasion from the same people that's behind this chaos.
Right. That's been here
These
for a
motherfuckers.
long time right now.
You know what I'm saying, man? It ain't gonna be no. It ain't like I say, man. When this shit happen, because a lot of people keep putting time on this shit, bro. I'm not worried about no fucking time. I'm just focusing on getting prepared because when this shit happens, it's gonna catch a lot of motherfuckers off guard, bro. I'm telling you.
Hmm.
It's gonna catch a lot of people off guard, and motherfuckers. I believe it's gonna start. See how? So think about it. How do you trap everybody in one box in each and every city? What's the best way to do that? You do it by taking away their resources. What's the number one resource they got to take away? The
Water.
fucking power. The power. The power. The power.
Well,
You
yeah.
shut the damn grids down. What
Right.
you gonna do?
You don't have no water, then food goes bad
What you
too.
gonna What you gonna do when you ain't got no water? You ain't got no water. That's one. Food gonna go. That's two. And then when the cities get black, oh my gosh, woo wee, goddamn,
The smell coming up from the freaking toilet seat.
ooh, boy. See it for a week. Yeah, it might fly for a week. Because some people say, well, no, it's gonna take 3. No, it ain't gonna take no months. 1 week, bro. 1 week. Yeah, people may think, okay, because you know you got a lot of people that dumb down. They don't really see what's going on. They're gonna be like, oh well, you know, it's probably another power shutdown. They'll cut the fucking power back on. Nah, bruh.
They're gonna
Give it
leave it
about
off.
another week. Give it another 2 or 3 weeks on down the line. Then we'll see what happens then.
They're gonna leave it off for at least 6 to 8 months, guaranteed. Just to
If not
fucking.
longer than that, bro. If not longer than that, bro.
Hmm.
If not longer than that, because you can't. What you gonna do? You ain't got no power, bro. And like I say, when the cities see daytime, that's one thing, right? It's gonna be dangerous in the daytime with no power. But
Yeah,
imagine when it's night though, when it's fucking pitch black.
it takes 2 weeks for a city neighborhood to become bad in an outage.
Yeah, that's why I say 1 to 2 weeks. 1 to 2 weeks. Third week, fourth week, fifth week, going into months. Yeah, it's gonna be chaotic, bro.
Hmm.
Gonna be chaotic. Because remember, they did a power outage before, and
So,
people was panicking, breaking into stores, looting,
hmm
stealing shit. Uh, you know, even with Hurricane Katrina, when when they flooded New Orleans with Hurricane Katrina, when they had no power, what they was doing, they was looting. The motherfuckers was down there looting, bro. It was sheriffs and cops getting killed.
yeah, they were again shooting at them and shit. I heard.
Bro, it was cops, man, getting killed, bro. But the
Hmm.
media and the news would never report that shit.
All those floating bodies don't make the media either. That was on top of the water floating.
And then check this out. You know what they did too? This is another thing. So people talk about. See, that's why I say you gotta watch. It's up. It's gonna be up to those who are woke to watch and pay attention. Because another thing that happened, right? Before Hurricane Katrina hit, a lot of people weren't getting no alerts. See, the media ain't telling you that either. A lot of people didn't get no alerts.
Mm.
A lot of people, the phone lines was cut off, my dog.
Oh shit.
They cut the fucking phone lines off on them people down there. They cut them lines off. People couldn't even call and get help. So you ain't gonna. So when this stuff happens, bro, that's why you gotta have you a CB radio. You need those too.
Right. 'Cause
You
they
need a
never know.
CB radio. You need to get you a satellite phone or some type of phone that can operate off of frequency. Because when things do start happening, you ain't gonna be able to call nobody.
Well, shit, even off grid, once you get to a certain point, deep off grid, you can't.
You are grid, right? So that means that you're gonna have to learn how to navigate off the maps.
Right. Not only that, because phones, once you get so deep off your phones, don't work anymore.
That's the point I'm making. That's why I say you got to learn how to navigate off a paper map if you can.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got to learn how to read like maps. Because my wife, she know how to read them motherfuckers. She know how to read them bitches good as hell. I'm learning how to read them damn maps off of off of her because she know how to read that shit. You know, so we're gonna need that too. Yeah, man. Like, see, people. I don't know, man. Like I say, if people don't see what's going on, like when they shut down the ports, that's another test. Whole other test.
Oh yeah. They did that shit for a week or so.
Yeah, shut the ports down, bro. That's just minor shit. But when they really start shutting shit down, because because a lot of people think, well, they want to replace people with AI, but it's deeper than that. They don't when you shut shit down, it's all about not letting nothing come in.
Right. You know something though? That's what
You
everybody
know,
an uproar because they was trying to see if they can get away with it, and nobody really said.
absolutely. And you know what they did, bro? They fell for the okie doke. Oh, well, they're trying to replace our jobs with AI. Nah, man, nah, bro. Well, because first of all, if they really want to shut this country down, why would they shut the country down and let AI take over? No, the purpose of shutting the shit down is to shut it down.
Mm-hmm.
That means you ain't letting nothing come in and you ain't letting nothing go.
Right.
But people don't see the okie doke, man. They just go by what they see on the media. Oh, well, those poor people, they're going to lose their job. Man, listen, bro, this ain't about no goddamn AI replacing people, man. This is about shut people down. And when they shut this motherfucker down, then that's when they're going to release the beast. Then that's when it's not going to be the people that you're going to have to worry about. It's going to be the robots and all this other shit that you got to worry about and focus on.
Two of those so-called truck drivers were actually actors.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's not about them. It's not about AI replacing nothing, bro. This shit deeper than that because they don't need AI to. They ain't think they the purpose of these people creating this AI, man, is to implement the AI against the people.
Yeah, well, they want slaves again too. All these people.
Yeah, they want slaves again, but it's gonna be on a deeper level if you're around to witness that shit.
Mm-hmm. Right.
If you're around to witness that shit. If you're not around, you're smart. Because I know me and my wife, we don't have much, but best believe we working closer and closer to getting the fuck out of Dodge, man. Because I know for a fact that when they shut them grids and shit, if you still here, you ain't going nowhere, buddy.
Facts. Here's one thing I do know, right? That if you don't have that certain DNA that comes from taking the stuff they told you to take, then you can't be enslaved. They made a lot of if you actually have
absolutely.
Then
that's facts, bro.
Then
that's
you
facts.
can't be enslaved because you have taken it.
That's facts because them you know that J, you know that you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
They create those that stuff with the nanotechnology.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not gonna be able to get out of here or hide off. See, a lot of people don't think that stuff exists, but see, nanotechnology, it builds over time. You have to get enough of that stuff in you over time. It's a building up process to it totally takes over your system. You see, so people don't look at it like that. A lot of people don't look at it like that.
They're nanotech are small robots that can communicate, send signals, and literally take over your whole body and your brain over time.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what's going on, bro. And then they're gonna use the 5G towers and the frequency, you know, 'cause that's nothing they're gonna use. They're gonna use a lot of sonic, frequency weapons.
You
You know,
know they got 6G.
yeah, they got 6G. Yeah, they gonna keep going up with that shit as far as they can, bro. As far as they can, they're gonna build 6G, 10G. I mean, as many G's as they can. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's good to, try to. It's not about running and being scared. It's about being smart, man. Because
Right.
when they shut this shit down, bro, I don't give a fuck what nobody say, man. I don't give a fuck how much you think you know the ins and outs of the city. You're gonna be barricaded in, but bro, and you ain't going nowhere, bruh.
It
You
should be
ain't going
common sense.
nowhere.
Right.
You
It
ain't
should be
going no motherfucking where.
You be stuck trying to figure out how to get out with no way out.
They're gonna barricade everybody in. They're gonna pack everybody in like sardines.
Posting everything. You be basically being in prison.
Then once that happens, once they start packing everybody in like sardines and the resources die down, then here come the cannibalism. Here come the cannibalism. Here come the raping. Here come everything. Here it come. Even your baby is gonna be on the menu. That's right. Yeah. Ain't nobody being exempt. Ain't nobody at that point, bro, nobody's going to be exempt from getting harmed. Your ass gonna be on the menu. One way or the other. So people, for those of you who are listening, you can take this as fear mongering as much as you want. I mean, we're not trying to fear monger nobody. We ain't putting no spookism on it. We're telling you, man, this shit is a reality. Okay, it's just a matter of when. And if you trust your government, you're crazy.
I don't understand how folks can trust the government after they don't improve. They got
You
caught
pro-
with so many damn lies.
Bro, if you foolish enough to trust your government and you think your government is going to help you, you're crazy. You're out of your mind. They ain't coming to save nobody. They ain't gonna save nobody during Hurricane Katrina.
Just like I keep telling folks, if anybody thinks that somebody's coming to save you, then you're crazy.
No, ain't nobody gonna save you but you, buddy. It's up to you. You gotta be the one. And I don't get it, man. Like people think like stocking up on weapons and stuff is crazy, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Stock up on as many weapons as you can, man. Get some guns, some bow arrows, whatever the fuck you can get. But you're gonna need something. And you definitely gonna need to know how. And you definitely gonna need to know how. You see, here's another thing. I be wondering too. Like, okay, you stocking up on all this food, bro. But what good is that gonna do? You already in the city. You stacking up on all this food. Not only you a target, but if you don't know how to defend yourself, what good is that gonna do you?
Plus, you can't take all that food with you.
You can't take that shit with you. And then and at the end of the day, when you got people out here looting and you got all this food and you stacking up on all this water, guess what, bro? They gonna hit your door too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They gonna hit your door too, dog. They gonna hit your door too. And they gonna kill you. They gonna ask you for shit. They gonna kill you.
And take your shit.
They gonna murk you and take your shit. Like you talking about, I'm gonna get all this stuff, man. I'm gonna get, I mean, if you want to get you a storage unit, cool, but make sure you get you some stuff you can carry with you because you're not gonna be able to carry 6, 7, 8 months, 2 years, 3 years worth of supplies with you. You're gonna need to be on the go. And then once that shit run out, then you gotta your forest skills and your survival skills gotta kick in. You gotta have to you're gonna have to learn how to make fires without lighters and shit like that.
Not only that, shit, there's all types of plants you can eat off of. It's once you live out for a while, it's not even hard to tell which ones you can eat off of.
Yeah. You just gotta it's best to get like certain books you can read to see what plants you can eat off of when you're out there in the wild. Because as far as hunting for animals, that's not gonna happen either, dog.
And people think
first of all, you better hope the animals don't hunt your ass. Second of all, you gonna have other people that you competing with that's gonna be trying to hunt for them animals. And guess what? If they feel they can kill you and they can get to that damn deer or that buffalo first, then that's what's gonna happen.
Right, and off grid, People don't realize because they think there's nobody or nothing off grid. But the fact is, there's other people off grid that help people off
And
grid.
then, oh yeah, check this out, right? Let me say this, family. Once you kill that goddamn that big ass animal, what you gonna do then? You don't know how to break it down.
Not only that, you need help fucking carrying that motherfucker.
You need help carrying that motherfucker, right? Your ass out there killing buffaloes. You don't even know how to chop the motherfucker up. What you gonna cook it with? You don't know how to make no fire. You ain't got none of that. You ain't got none of that popping for you. So what you gonna do? You can't eat it raw because your ass gonna get sick.
Right.
Plus, when you kill the animal, you're going to have to defend. You're going to have to protect that animal from other predators and
Right.
other people that's gonna be hungry.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where the plant's gonna have to come in at some point.
Yeah, you
I hear a
got
lot of people say that dumb shit too. Yeah, man. You know, when you do go out into the wilderness, you need to get you set up a shop by the lake, which is the dumbest shit you can ever do. You're a
that's where
fool.
the predators go.
You're a fool. You gonna set up by the lake for real, bro? Yeah, go ahead, bro. Good luck with that. Go ahead and set up by the lake out there with them predators and all them other people. You ain't gonna make it. No, bro. You're gonna have to be on the move.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be on the fucking move. That's why we get out and we walk and shit. We try to walk and exercise because you're not gonna be able to. You first of all, bro, you ain't gonna need you may make it maybe 24 hours.
That's the other thing I was trying to tell folks. You got to be in physical shape.
You have to be. You may be able to be stationary for 24 hours at the most. After that, bro, you got to be on the move.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be on the move, dog. Then you got to find hiding spots out there where people can't find you as much.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of stuff you got to take in consideration when you out there. When you cook it, you got to make sure that you ain't seasoning your food because you got predators and humans that can smell that shit. Guess where they coming? They coming for you.
Right.
But people don't think like that, man. People think, oh man, you know, I'm not gonna do. I'll be, you know, I don't need to learn all that stuff. I'm gonna stay where I'm at. You know, yeah. Well, you go ahead and stay where you at, bro. Go ahead, see how they work out. Cause hey, I'm trying to get my CDL license, bro. Cause me and my wife, we probably gonna be on the road out here on these trucks. Cause I want to get that experience on my belt. I want to be out of the city.
Yeah,
No
the
cap, bro.
CDL is smart. That's smart too. Get your CDL
I,
license.
I'm about to get my CDL, bro. I'm already going to school. Me and my wife, we probably gonna be out of that truck. Cause see, a lot of people, man, that's the problem too. A lot of people don't want to learn how to survive on the go. See, I know how to survive on the go. I've done it before, bro. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. It's nothing. I love surviving on the go and being in different countries and being. I mean, you know, of course, you got spots where you got to be cautious of going, like sundown towns and shit. But for the most part, man, I love me, man. We love surviving on the go, man. I don't give a fuck about this shit, man. The minute I get my CDL and we can live out of that truck, it's going down.
Mm-hmm.
They can have this shit, bro.
You can always make your own gas too with things at the fan. Folks don't
Yeah,
realize.
you could. Yeah, exactly. You can make your own gas. But me and my wife, me and my baby, when we get these CDLs, bro, we hitting the road, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Telling you, I ain't man, fucking apartment. Oh, fuck, man, shit ain't doing nothing but eating us up. Going broke. This shit, man. Fuck all this shit, bro. They can have the city. They can have all this city life shit, bro. Cause I'm gonna tell you, your money ain't gonna matter, bro. It's gonna be about your survival skills. You all that money ain't gonna matter, bro. You got, like I say, you can stack up on 6 months worth of shit. At the end of the day, dog, your ass gonna be the prize because everybody gonna be coming for your head because you got all the food with your stupid ass.
Right. You can have see if you got food and you even got weapons, but you ain't got a crew to help you protect that shit, then you're still ass out.
Cause see, here's the thing, though, right? You stack up on this food. Okay, you got weapons. You only gonna be able to fend off so many people. You only gonna be able to fend off so many people.
Right.
You in that one spot with all that goddamn food. There's only so many people you're gonna be able to fight off. What you gonna do?
Even if you're a good shooter, they can outwit you.
Huh?
Even if you're a good shooter, they can outweight you. Close to the
Yeah,
door.
they're gonna outshoot you, bro. Because at the end of the day, um,
Close the door.
a lot of people gonna be out here competing and looting for them guns. So yeah, man, it's just a lot of stuff, man. You know, to think about. But yeah, man, when I get my CDL, you know, my wife get her CDL, we hitting the road, bro. Adios.
That's smart.
They can have all this shit. They can have it.
Brother T did the same thing. He turned his he got this van, he took it to a crib.
Yeah, yeah, man. Live out your because I know a lot of people that's doing that shit already, bro. They living out their truck, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Cooking and everything, man. Shit, you know, because when I feel like when things start happening, man, I want us to be far away from this shit as possible, bro.
Right, when the whole shebang really goes down.
We
Not
talking about staying and fighting, because I believe we're gonna live through this shit. I really believe it. I'm 47 years old, and I believe that we're gonna live through this shit. It's not gonna be no years down the line before shit start really popping off.
mm-hmm.
It's gonna accelerate. Ain't gonna be no years down the line, bro. We don't even know. Let me tell you something, man. Think about how a lot of people think about how Joe Biden disappeared.
And it's still put in the freaking that bullshit law.
He disappeared, bro. And just put this Kamala broad in the office.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't had to go through no votes, no nothing. They're gonna show you, man, how the government can do what the fuck they want to do, bro. This nigga disappeared
Right.
out of thin air. He just disappeared. Put Kamala in office. She didn't win. Okay, we got Trump. Who's to say that the same thing won't happen with Trump, right? So shit happened. Because I'm gonna tell you something. If they do try to assassinate him, or any other event take place, or if they put any other event together, he's gonna disappear too, man.
Well, I know they got this vice president that's supposed to be behind Trump that I guess
Yeah.
don't like.
Yeah, I know about it. I'm already hip to it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already hip to it, bro. It's all that shit. Let me tell you something, man. If people, all I can say is, man, I'm thankful for those who are woke. That's all I can really say, man. Because it's right now with Trump in office, man, or whoever in office. It's they finna start accelerating. They finna start pushing up. A lot of stuff finna start happening just as fast as we think.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not about fear mongering, bro. It's about just keeping your eyes open, man, and just paying attention. Like your eyes don't lie.
Well, shit,
Your woke eyes don't lie.
a lot of the folks that own the banks took a lot of money out of stocks.
Oh yeah, it took Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah. Yeah. And see,
he gets the dude from the Rothschild family, the old guy, not that young guy in New York, the old guy in Hollywood.
yeah, I know you're talking about. I know you're talking about.
He gets whacked around the same time, so it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why these banks getting hit. Well, that's why all these banks getting hit with these lawsuits, because they taking people money. They've been doing that.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? That's why all these banks, like Bank of America, like Comerica, and a few other banks, Chase, they getting hit with major lawsuits because they taking people money. But that's what I'm saying. Like when they take your money, and I hear a lot of people say that too. I got my money in the bank, man. Yeah. Oh, when they take it, what you gonna do?
That's why I don't trust the bank.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do, man?
Folks just get a safe. Put that shit in the safe.
Get that shit in the safe, man. And then if you can, if you can get you some gold, get it. I ain't against that either. I ain't talking about no goddamn Bitcoin. That's bullshit. Right. I said gold. I said gold. Real gold. If you get you some gold, get it. Because guess what? Money is backed up by gold anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It is. The whole Egypt and their economy started off with gold. They just created the money as a facade. They created the paper money as a facade to control people. But if you get you some gold, get you some gold. But putting all your money in the bank, man, fuck that shit. You
How,
go ahead and have at it. Go ahead and have at it. Because guess what? And you know something else? I wanna say this too, man. Before I get off. Uh a lot of our people we talking to this we having this talk about reparations. Man, listen. We
they
ain't
can't.
getting that. Man, listen, man. Listen. 'Cause I hear a lot of people talking about, oh, they're gonna give us the shit. They're gonna give us the reparations. I mean, yeah, they owe it to us, yeah, but they ain't gonna give it to us because they can come out, man. They can go public right now and they can say, guess what? We ain't giving you shit.
Mm-hmm.
What you gonna do? They got the muscle.
Mm-hmm. Well, shit. The only justification for getting reparations would be giving us all our land back and them getting off.
That's the only way. And guess what? They ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna do that, even though they know that the land that they're sitting on belongs to our ancestors. They ain't gonna do that, man.
Mm-hmm.
They don't do that. They'd rather crash out before they do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they would too before they did that shit.
And if they do give us the reparations, you best believe there's gonna be some control behind it.
Right.
So I I don't know why people, man, so still thinking that I'm gonna get my money, I'm gonna get my money, whatever, and I'm gonna put it all in the bank. Listen, man.
That's a carrot. You know
Listen.
what? Because they could use that for these execs and say, if you get this, we'll give you this reparations and money.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely,
And them,
absolutely. But listen, they ain't even got to do that. They could listen. They could take your money, and it ain't gonna be a goddamn thing you can do about it.
mm-hmm.
Because the people that control the banks, you ain't gonna be able to touch them. You ain't gonna be able to get nowhere near them.
Yeah,
They could crash the whole bank system, take everybody's money, and yeah, it may be an uproar, but who you gonna be able to go after? Because the people in power is the people that you don't see every day.
true.
You can't touch what you can't see. So they can clean out everybody's bank account today, and guess what? You up shit creek because you trusted in the system instead of you just having some cash on hand and you know like work on getting that gold. Because I'm telling you, man, gold and then learning how to live off the resources of the land, like the wilderness and stuff like that. Because that's what our ancestors did, man. Our ancestors weren't no city people. Oh, that's another thing, man. Like, oh boy, people be acting like they so woke. Our ancestors was never relying on city resources. We didn't rely on none of that shit. That's man-made stuff.
Right.
What you gonna, like I say, when the city shut down and you depending on that, you trying to protect that house, that car, you know, you talking about you got all this food, that ain't gonna mean shit, bro. Because see, cannibalism, that's a whole nother beast, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole nother animal right there, dog. And see, it's different from you looking at the menu versus you being on the menu.
Especially when people start freaking morphing to shit.
Oh yeah. So it's like you don't have no win. You know, you talking about standing in the city and fighting. What you gonna fight against, bro? First of all, it's not gonna be you fighting against them. It's gonna be everybody fighting against each other.
Mm.
Because then you got some people that they ain't prepared for that stuff, man. They don't know what it's like to really protect. Like, you know, we haven't been put in that situation to where we really got to protect some shit.
Right. Or to even go without a mail.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, man. I mean, all we can do is keep our eyes open, bro. I mean, that's the best thing we could do is keep our eyes open and just, you know, I ain't gonna say no pray for nothing. I say get prepared. Fuck all that praying. You
Yeah,
get prepared.
we ain't supposed to pray to nobody to worship anything.
No, you're not. You're not supposed to be praying anyway, because praying ain't gonna do shit. Listen, man, we've been praying for years and we still in the same spot.
Mm-hmm.
Our people have been praying for years, bro, and we still ain't getting no justice. Still at the bottom of the totem pole. We still ain't got no power. You know, we fuck all that, man. We got to start thinking, start like using our critical thinking skills, and start like thinking out the box and putting stuff in action. Because ain't nobody been saving us all this time. Ain't nobody gonna come save us now.
Right.
You know, we talking 500-600 years, man. Our people been praying and asking for a God and all this bull, man, and it ain't happening because it's not gonna happen. See, that's what the powers that's what the people in power, that's what they want. They want us to continue to stay asleep and depend on mysterious things to happen. I don't believe in mysterious shit, bro. I'm sorry. I just don't believe in it, man. That's not gonna help us.
It doesn't make sense, right?
Yep. So yeah, other than that, man, I mean it was good talking to you, bro. We ain't chopped it up in a while.
It's good speaking to you, family.
It was good talking to you. Just getting late, man. You know, gotta shut down, man. We can hopefully we can do a lot of bills like this in the future. You know, a nigga be busy, I'll be busy and stuff, bro.
I know.
Trying to get stuff, man, in order, bro. You know, and shit. But yeah, these conversations are must have because signs of the times, that's one thing I do believe in is it's happening right before our eyes. And it's just sad that a lot of people still aren't getting it. And they're not gonna get it. And that's okay, man. You know, some people I guess a hard head make a soft ass,
Yeah. Well, we hoping by doing these lives that maybe they might not get it, but we'll just wake them up to at least realize that the government, don't have the best hope. So at least be one less person not doing what the government wants them to do.
I mean, all we gotta do is just if a lot of people just will stop voting, bro, trust me, things would be a lot different. Stop voting.
Right. It doesn't matter anyway.
Because it don't matter, man. It doesn't matter. Their agenda is going to be carried out, and it's going to affect us the most. So voting, in my book, I wouldn't even waste my time with it, bro. Like when people say, "Huh?"
Voting's actually a pagan ceremony.
Yeah, it's a pagan ceremony. Yeah, it's a pagan ceremony because voting gives people the illusion that things are going to get better when it's really not. It's not. It has never gotten better. It just got worse, and it's going to get more worse. And you got black folks talking about, I'm going to vote for the president that's going to do the most for the black people, man. Like, bruh, duh, wake up. What president? Ain't no president going to do nothing for us, man.
Like, we already know they wouldn't really put a real black person inside office anyway.
They would never do that. And let me tell you something. Even if they do put a black person in there, he going to do what the hell he told. Ain't no, I don't care who you put in that seat. I don't care who you put in that White House or the Hell House. You gonna do what the hell you're told. Period.
Yeah, true.
I don't care Cornelius West, whoever you put in there, they gonna do what the hell they told.
Right, because you know what? Even Trump, when Trump didn't want to go along with this stuff, he still ended up signing some stuff into law.
Trump gonna do what the hell he's told.
Yeah.
And you got people out thinking that Trump just got these balls and he gonna do it. No, he gonna do what the hell he told. Guaranteed.
It's just an illusion with Trump.
Huh?
You say it's just an
Yeah,
illusion with Trump.
his balls, and every other president's balls been cooked a long time ago. You ain't gonna do what the hell you want to do. You see what happened to Kennedy?
Right.
Yeah, he was also Kennedy. He was on some revolutionary shit, and they took his ass out.
Kennedy's Trump's cousin.
Yeah, absolutely. I know. I'm hip to it. But Kennedy,
that's why
Kennedy,
back.
Kennedy tried to spit a lot of truth about things that was going on behind the government and the shadow government.
He tried to stop it.
Yeah, he tried to stop it, but you see what happened to him.
Yeah, they whacked him.
They gave him a headshot real quick. He out of there. They ain't playing. You gonna do what you told when you get in that White House. That's why I don't understand why people keep thinking that we need to vote for somebody who's gonna do the most for black people. Man, stop, bro. Y'all niggas, you shouldn't even be talking like that in 2025. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing for us. It would have been happened a long time ago. It ain't gonna happen. It's as big as what's happening right now. It's bigger than us.
Right. We got to do for ourselves.
We gotta do it for ourselves, man. Talking all this nonsense about reparations and who was here first. I don't even care about that no more. Who do that? Do that even matter? No, it don't. Yeah, we know this is our land. We know we've been here, but do it matter? No, it don't. I always wonder, man, how the hell do we had all this power and we were so smart, but we got tricked. I don't know, bro. That's another subject too. But
But we had 200 wars with them, but how we got tricked is because they had this language that was basically a broken down language of all of our languages, and it had similar languages, similar word to our language. But like for instance, when we said water, it meant boat. When they said water, it meant water.
well, that might have something to do with it too. You could be right on that one, but I also think that they tricked a lot of our ancestors with their system, with their religion and their books.
That too, but they also
Because our ancestors wasn't living off no books, you feel me?
yeah, but they also knew that we didn't understand. We didn't fully understand, but we thought we did. So they killed us with a pen when they couldn't.
Yeah, they killed us with the pen. That's what I'm saying. That they killed us with the pen, with them books, with that religion.
Right.
You know. And now here we are, you know, hundreds and hundreds of years later, or thousands of years later, bro. You know, we don't have no power, and here we are. See, that's what I'm saying. The only way that this is gonna change is if we totally come out of the system. I mean, like completely out of the system. But I don't see it happening because we're so used to the way we live in. But it's gonna become a time where we're gonna be forced. We're gonna be forced to live off the grid.
Right. We're gonna either yeah, because I feel it's gonna come to a point where people are gonna realize that either they're gonna have to get moving or accept what the government has for them, which is obviously not going to be good. There's going to be a clear sight. Everybody's going to make a choice. But my thing is that I want people should be waiting to the last minute though, because that's when shit. Last minute.
Exactly. My wife tell me that all the time, bro. But now wait till the last minute because it's gonna be too late. You know, it's gonna be too late. Like you know, you're not gonna have time to get shit together, and you know, because the thing is, when the evacuations do happen, there's gonna be so much gridlock and traffic. Like, where you gonna go?
Right.
You're not gonna better go to work because everybody else and their mama gonna be trying to get out this same damn time. Just like, for example, when cities get hit with hurricanes and when you see them evacuations, what do you see? Traffic as far as your eyes can see.
And don't forget the checkpoints.
Yeah, the checkpoint. That's what I'm saying. All that stuff is going to be backed up by traffic because they're letting everybody out one by one. So, yeah, you definitely don't want to wait till the last minute. I totally agree with that. But, yeah, man, I mean, I don't know, bro. We can get the message out there. You know, if people get it, they get it, bro. At the end of the day, we still got to take care of business.
Yeah, fair to say.
We got to take care of business, man. Other than that, man, I think I'm getting ready to shut down. You know, I see me, you the only ones on here.
Oh, yeah. The other one's finally tapped out. It's been over 3 hours, so.
Yeah, we've been on for 3 hours, so yeah, man. But again, though, bro, it was nice chopping up with you, man. You know, I'm gonna go back and check this live out and shit, and I might just save it, download and save it, man. You know, because I really don't be on YouTube that much. You know what I'm saying? I don't be on lives that much, but when I do, it's good to chop it up with like-minded people. You know, no arguing, no yelling back and forth with each other, none of that stuff. You know.
True.
Just decorum. We talking with decorum, you know, professionalism. You know, we disagree to agree, or agree to disagree. You know, stuff like that. It ain't we ain't tearing each other's heads off because it ain't that serious, bro.
No, we're all piece of the puzzle.
It's all a piece to the puzzle, bro. That's all it is, man. But yeah, family, I'm gonna go ahead and get up off here, man. I'm gonna let you go ahead and chill out.
All right,
Oh yeah, I
family.
meant to ask you, man, how your old lady doing? She good?
Well, everything's great. Everything's great. I'll talk to you. I can't. I only, kind of
Yeah,
alive.
we'll talk. I got your number, bro. We'll talk. But I hope everything going good with y'all, man.
Yeah,
Hope everything going good, bro. So,
everything's going good. Just working a lot. That's all. Just
well, you
trying.
gotta do what you got. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. We doing the same thing, Well, you see each other when you see each other. Right now it's you gotta take care of business.
Right.
That's what's important.
Yeah. Big time. Well, I'll talk to you soon, though. But peace and love, everybody else.
Hey man, peace and love to everybody else as well. For those of you who did watch, well, we hope you enjoyed yourselves. You got some information out of this. For those of you who are woke, for those of you who aren't woke, hope you and your families are safe, and you guys catch on to what's going on. You're doing everything in your power to get prepared for you and your peoples. Other than that, we're not here to judge nobody. We all learning. We still gonna be learning. Um, I don't know. That's pretty much it, man.
Yeah.
Pretty much it.
Yeah. So peace and love. It's been great. We'll do this again.
Oh, no doubt, bro. No doubt. I got your number. We'll chop it up.
All right, family.
All right, peace.
All right, y'all.